force and a violent desire to kill from this monster. Ha ha ha, such a powerful force. With this biochemical beast, I unleash a power comparable to that of a demon's entire head. Hurry up and choose the biochemical Luwanwang super acid cannon that suits you. Prepare it. Hunting begins. Yes. I cannot unleash the power of my 9-colored fire here. Consulting some exotic beasts doesn't seem like they're trying to eliminate us, but rather they're trying to gradually trap us all together. I don't know why I have a strange feeling. Swallow, you have the feeling that there is a force beneath the sea that is probing us. There's something wrong with being violent. I've been a scout for so long and rarely have this creepy feeling. I also feel that something is wrong. Everyone, be careful, and there may be strong enemies emerging. What is it? Save me. Tiger Grain Boundary, what is the most effective way to wear divine armor? Short Dan Battle, first pass through the chemical team, all enter the liquid level of the armor. Yes, the craftsman uses the celestial shape of this clock's element number, which can hold in seconds. Not good. It's here again. Quickly hide behind the deep-sea monster. This deep-sea monster also spews acid. Its flesh and blood have a certain acid resistance, but it cannot resist the strange green acid. That monster's shell was so hard and quickly corroded through. This green acid has such strong power. The remaining 2 exotic beasts escaped. The Tiger God Squad can no longer save us. Let's withdraw first. Not good, my leg joints are corroded. What exactly is this? The corrosive coating on the acid armor is completely ineffective. They drilled a small hole in my crystal armor and even penetrated into my body. This green acid seems to have life, and everything seems to be manipulated by something. The Xuangu battle armor has been repeatedly forged and refined by me, and its outer shell is extremely sturdy. Once the hole is drilled by this strange green acid and requires the consumption of spiritual blocks, it will be extremely annoying. There's no other choice but to discard the damaged area to prevent corrosion and increase in surface area. Not only does it corrode the blood chart, but it also delves deeper into the body along the spiritual veins. 2 pieces of green acid have penetrated into my body. I must unleash my spiritual energy to the limit in order to barely resist. But this way, my spiritual energy efficiency will be reduced by at least 40, greatly weakening my combat power. My situation is worse. Green acid is drilling into my brain. I have to devote most of my energy to combat, but my gun-fighting skills have been greatly weakened. You can't stay here. Hurry up. Good. The Tiger God Squad has already left behind the Bronze Squad. Why are you in a hurry to leave? Underground City Silver Sea Underwater. It's a biochemical warfare beast. What breed of biochemical warfare beast is this? Its body size is not large, yet it has such great pressure. More powerful than the octopus sea monster we killed last time. When did the Blood Demon Realm create such a powerful biochemical warfare beast 3? He has never appeared before. Vulture Li Yao, this is our 3rd time meeting. Wang Ji is you. Vulture Li Yaoyin, the mountain range is bad for me. Good thing, Honglian City interrupted me and teleported to steal my blood blade. As a Foundation cultivator, you are really amazing, really amazing. So fast, so powerful. The power of the King Spear is 5 times stronger than last time. Last time it was purely a stroke of luck, and this time with such a powerful biochemical warfare beast, he is no match for it. If we keep fighting like this for another 3 to 5 minutes, the armor will burst. And Wang Ji seems to be able to handle it with ease. Don't you have the same color as me? I'm sorry for the card that was killed. I want to dig out your brain and transplant it onto the cheapest pig. Capture all your relatives and friends again, torture and kill them in front of you. And the Firebell girl, you are skilled in the battle face skills after tying the dang people. You don't grow up long, do you? Let's start with her. Die. It's good to threaten me with family and friends. Even if it's just bones, I won't let you step out of the skeleton dragon star. This is your grave. Impressive, what's the use of not being impressive? Let's take a look at your friends. The degree of damage to the yield per unit of the magic weapon. We can't keep going like this. The teammate's condition is too poor. My 3 main power talismans have all malfunctioned, and one of them has already lost control. My left leg joint was hit, losing 12 points of agility, and my flying sword was also shot empty. You miscellaneous people think this can kill us. Let's taste this. This is going to explode. Drink up. Flash open these cultivators and enter the explosive state. Although explosive seeding can instantly exert extremely strong destructive power, the recovery period after excessive overdraft is also very frightening. Their condition is already not good, and they can only fully unleash their explosive power of 30. Where did these demon races find such a constant biochemical warfare explosive state? It's too bad that only 2 of them died. Let you also taste the boiling sensation of demon blood. The boiling of demon blood in the demon clan, similar to the power of cultivators exploding seeds, can instantly enhance the strength of the lower-level demon clan when the bloodline of the demon emperor and above is infused into the lower-level demon clan body through secret methods. Not easy to go. I'll use my magic weapon to stop them first. Hurry up. I opened 10 pieces, received 6 swings, and fired 1 or 2 pieces. When the total number of pieces left, only the strongest ones were left to explode. If there is a strong one, it will produce treasure 6, which will be shaken. It's a phantom of magic weapon changes that has been deceived. Your Highness, they have no sea direction to go. At our current speed, we cannot escape by running towards the sea surface. Maybe there are more dangerous arrangements waiting for us on each side of the silver, so it's better to escape to the bottom of the sea. That's right, the sea painting case is vast. I don't believe the demon race can figure out every inch of the seabed. Let's escape from the bottom of the sea first and find a way to get oil out of the sea and connect with the other anti-star teams. Explore the underwater terrain quickly and find a suitable hiding place. Detected an unfathomable trench below. The Demon Clan team is almost catching up. Now we have no other choice but to dive into the trench. The low pressure at sea is too high to dive any further. We will be squeezed into meat patties. Explore the trench and see if there are any gaps to hide. Hey, I'm checking the spirit and measuring the energy of the gold seam. It belongs to me. The gap is large and the wave is reflected in the middle. There should be a momentum corresponding to this thread. This metal reaction is not like a natural mineral vein, but rather like some artificially refined alloy. Then choose this crack. Everyone, quickly hide inside. The demon race will catch up soon. The captain is still outside the crack. You must go back to heaven alive. Captain. The team's self-explosion caused a long gap and collapsed, leaving behind rocks to block me outside the walls and create a single seam. I think I heard the captain's roar when he exploded. Me too. Captain. We must continue walking and not let the captain's intentions go to waste. The state of multiple explosions has long ended, and the captain may have fallen. But why is the vibration still continuing and becoming increasingly intense? It's not good. The demon race is attacking outside and trying to bury me alive inside. Our Jingrui was severely injured and buried alive, so we escaped from here. Everyone, quickly find the metal reaction source. That's our only chance now. Swallows, I'll help you block the gravel. Please quickly detect it. Good. Right here, I sensed strong spiritual energy fluctuations and intense metal reactions. Isn't this a dead end? I also sensed a very familiar wave behind this underwater rock formation. As long as there is a glimmer of hope, we cannot give up. Our attack accelerated the collapse of the crack. Look out. Strengthen the offensive and excavate the giant metal objects hidden in the rock layers. This is a crystal warship. This may be the legacy left by the expedition team that explored the skeleton dragon star thousands of years ago. How can such an ancient warship get in? No wonder I just felt a familiar wave just now. Although this crystal warship is dilapidated, its shape is exactly the same as that of the Xiaolong. This straight arm is the fruit of training, which was used by Shi during the operation of the owl technique in this war year. Although he used Dragon Treasure 1 ship, he talked about multiple owls on his own ship, and the type of dragon was not as good as this corresponding ship. Therefore, one of the few items on my ship is the one that is repaired, such as training and crystal. Don't give up. We still have hope. The bell helped me block the falling rocks above my head and gave me 30 seconds to fight. Ring up, I'll watch the clang fall over the stone and block it. Explosive state. You guys should also be careful. There is an entrance and exit on the outer shell of the Xiaolong, and the 8 crystal armor deployment platform B is protected by a symbol array and requires corresponding spirit patterns to open. These talismans have been eroded for thousands of years, and it is unknown whether they have become ineffective. I remember there was a mechanical repair port on the left side of the stern that could be opened from the outside. Found it here. The control cover has been opened. There are too many falling rocks. The cabin door is open. Small bell. Cough cough, easily done in 30 seconds. Nonsense, are you a humanoid Tyrannosaurus? How can you do this, little stone? Hold me tight. We're about to get it here. Hurry up and get in. Your Highness, these billions of tons of rocks fell down without building a foundation. The cultivator died 5 times and cannot die again. Bald to death, the tight skeleton is secretly searching for the Eagle Dharma bone treasure. Do you, Lee? My dragon's radiance is too great. First, the demon, then the household. We are going to leave the body behind. This is a good time to deal with the situation and keep the seed slowly. You need to dig slowly. Let's go for a while. Don't take off your helmet now. The air here is terrible. Swallow, peel off the lumens crystals from the root system of the lumens and grind them into powder. Mix the strengthening agent and healing agent in a ratio of 3:1, shake at high speed for half a minute, take half orally, inject half intravenously. Good. Extract juice from the Lockhart flower and mix it with the number 6 strengthening potion. Take a small amount and apply it to their temples and the remaining parts of the body for internal consumption. You know the rest of the treatment is in your hands. Wait, where are you going? I'm going to find a way out for us. I'll be back soon, and then we'll go and give those monsters a dead end. Well, I'll wait for you. If I'm not mistaken, the structure here must be the same as the Xiaolong. According to the structural diagram, it's right here. I need to find the control center and bridge of the warship. Even if there is only one hope, I will not give up. In a few minutes, a certain compartment of the crystal battleship will be available. If this Indian warship really belongs to the same class as the JF-17, there won't be much difference in its internal structure. So my current location should be in the power cabin. Indeed, I have discovered many exclusive treasures only equipped in the power cabin. You can feel the presence of spiritual energy in the air. These green lights are. I always feel like there are countless aggressive weapons waiting to be unleashed in the darkness. There is a passage here. This must be a scanning tool for confirming identity on the warship. The ship's exterior is damaged and its core components are still functioning normally. The owner of this warship must be very eager for GE to come here. If it's a demon tribe infiltrating, they might have already been killed. I just passed by the restaurant ammunition depot. This should be the bridge, right? This employee did not match the essence of the sample. There is a broken heart, and the body is too fragmented. There are more than 10 remains in the upper half of the body, and the ship has also been destroyed. This should be the control room. What kind of person? Traps, oh, trap. Gene gone soul, this ghost belongs to the realm of cultivation, with a brain that reaches the level of fire shell. One is the midpoint heaven, and the other is the divine name. Metal puppets are non-living beings driven by the mind, and ghost cultivators are cultivators with a form similar to puppets. The era of the Star Sea Empire has a history of at least 7,000 to 8,000 years from now. What is the calculation period for the 7 times? The 1,000 ghosts, etc. are the end of the year, the strong, and the day of birth. The 6 changes are the existence. There seems to be something hidden in his chest that he wants to give to me. Call 3. This ghost cultivator has fallen. He has already run out of oil and the lamp is withered. He has been passing on the jade slips without knowing what secret method he used and has been persisting. The environment of darkness and darkness buried in the wreckage of a warship 10,000 meters underground. Living in a metal body for thousands of years is definitely worse than death. What exactly is inside this jade slip? He even retains his self-awareness but keeps repeating the trap in Chapter 3. What is the trap? Scanning it, it seems that this jade slip contains an extremely large amount of information. Most of the information contained in this jade slip cannot be opened, only a small portion of the text and image data can be read. Read. This is the identity information of the owner of the jade slips. Gaoshingsa, Golden Dan Cultivator. The main gunner of the Spark Crystal warship. It seems that this page cannot be opened either. July 23, 899 according to the Gregorian calendar. We have completed the encirclement and suppression of the Phantom Moon Star domain. There are no longer any organized demon clan forces in this star domain, only a small group of demon bandits wandering around. The front line is also victorious, and the 3 main fleets of the demon tribe have been completely annihilated. The expeditionary force is about to directly attack the demon tribe's stronghold, the 10,000 demon realm, and completely eliminate the demon beast empire. Unfortunately, we can only hide in the rear to suppress bandits. It's really frustrating. The year 899 in the Star Sea calendar marks the end of the Star Sea Empire, and the famous apocalypse event occurred as the upcoming victory of the 100 million light-year expedition approached. The commander-in-chief of the expeditionary force, Blood God Sun, has been corrupted by the heavenly demons and transformed into a demon cultivator. The Doomsday War madness has sparked the Second Great War of the Cultivation Realm, and the Star Sea Empire has completely collapsed. July 29, 899 according to the Gregorian calendar. Today, the captain announced good news that we will be heading to explore a planet called Skeleton Dragon Star to investigate the activities of the demon race on Skeleton Dragon Star and eliminate them. August 12, 899 according to the Gregorian calendar. This mission involves entering the depths of the Skeleton Dragon Star underground, where the Spark underwent extensive modifications to its main gun, the Sky Dragon Star Piercing Cannon, which was transformed into a large drill bit condensed from dark light. August 15, 899 according to the Gregorian calendar. This mission is very urgent. We just completed the modification and did not conduct a comprehensive inspection before jumping into the gravitational circle of Skeleton Dragon Star. The Great Expedition took away the best alchemist in the Empire, and the remaining 3-legged cat changed the Spark to a garbage-equipped underground stealth module, which clashed with the Starry Sky jump system. Many people on the ship broke through the void and vomited heavily, some of whom even became obsessed. It's too risky to put it into use without testing after renovation. August 16, 899 according to the Gregorian calendar. We encountered unprecedented waves on Skeleton Dragon Star, and there are terrifying giant spirit beasts living on the seabed. We killed a demon beast and cut off some body tissues for analysis, like an ancient demon from 30,000 years ago. The possibility of the existence of the Skeleton Dragon Demon Cave on this planet has greatly increased. On August 17, 899 in the Star Sea calendar, we found a huge relic with countless towering pillars binding the bones of a giant demon beast. People speculate that this may be used by the Skeleton Dragon Demon Clan to torture traders. Not far from the ruins, there is a great rift valley. We followed the valley to the underground. Most of the spiritual veins on this planet are in semi-liquid form, forming dark rivers and oceans of spiritual fluids underground. In the afternoon, we caught a demon race who was a mist fish in the encirclement and suppression battle of the Phantom Moon Star domain. They accidentally discovered a cave on the skeleton dragon star and came here to search for vitality. August 18, 899 according to the Gregorian calendar. This remnant of the demon clan was quickly defeated by us, and even the last demon warship was sunk. There is a giant cone-shaped building in the middle of an ancient town deep in the Sea of Earth, which should be the cave of the skeleton dragon demon. August 19, 899 according to the Gregorian calendar. We were completely wrong. This is a trap that can never be undone. August 23, 899 according to the Gregorian calendar. We're finished. We've encountered a resurrected skeleton dragon demon. The skeleton dragon demon hasn't died yet it has been lurking here all along. Fortunately, the captain discovered the abnormal skeleton in time. As soon as the dragon demon escaped, he exerted all his strength to attack. This fierce demon has been dormant for 30,000 years, and its strength is far below its peak. It was severely injured by us and once again placed under prohibition. We also suffered heavy losses, with 70% of the crew members dead and those who survived being severely injured. The overall damage level of Spark reached 83, and the majority of its core structures were scrapped and stranded on a seabed deep in the Silver Sea during the fierce battle. Among the survivors, my cultivation and rank are the highest, and according to regulations, I will serve as the temporary captain. The 3 Yuanian cultivators, captain and vice admiral, as well as the stargazer, have all fallen. August 26, 899 according to the Gregorian calendar. A violent underwater volcanic eruption occurred deep in the Silver Sea. The underwater rock layers were torn apart, creating a super-large trench tens of thousands of meters deep. And the Spark was stranded by the sea ditch. Only the 5 of us crew members with cultivation levels above the basic level survived, but our strength also plummeted to rock bottom. The Spark was severely damaged again, almost losing all supplies and repair materials, and was buried deep in the seabed. For some unknown reason, we have not received any signals from nearby military bases. We 5 are seriously injured and may not be able to sustain ourselves for long due to lack of food and medicine. I haven't received any signal from the base yet. There should have been a doomsday change and the outbreak of civil war during this period. Fortunately, the Spark belongs to an exploration ship with low combat effectiveness and strong abilities in extreme survival and self-healing. The shell of the Spark contains countless mustard-level repair treasures that, as long as they absorb enough spiritual energy, can automatically devour the surrounding substances and convert them into the materials needed for repair. In addition, there are 2 automatic maintenance puppets that have not been completely damaged. But our spiritual energy has been depleted for most of the 4 weeks and is blocked by rock formations, making it difficult to obtain a large amount of spiritual energy. Based on the current speed, it is estimated that it will take another year to repair the Spark to its lowest startup state. September 26, 899 according to the Gregorian calendar. It's strange that we've been trapped for months but haven't been rescued yet. Could it be that something big happened outside? Our injuries are gradually improving, but due to a lack of natural resources and earth treasure cultivation, there is a trend of gradual decline. November 15, 899 according to the Gregorian calendar. I'm already dead. The earth fire erupted once again, unleashing violent spiritual fluctuations that completely destroyed the main control crystal brain and killed all survivors. My body's cells have stopped functioning, but the flame of life has not extinguished and transformed into another strange wave. I have become a famous ghost cultivator. Fortunately, cultivators often turn into ghost cultivators on the battlefield, and ghost cultivators' puppets are also prepared on board the Spark. I found a usable body. There must have been unexpected changes in the outside world, and now I can only try my best to collect the cutting spirit that seeps in from the rock fissures to repair Sparks. At the same time, constantly issuing letters warning explorers who have infiltrated the Mediterranean, hoping for a search team to come soon. December 30th, 999 in the Gregorian calendar. 100 years have passed. Trapped alone in an iron coffin thousands of meters deep underground, every minute and second is so agonizing. We can only draw spiritual energy from the silver sea through the cracks in the rocks, but we also need to supply the operation of mustard-level repair treasures first. This is really too difficult. But the skeleton dragon demon is still asleep. As a soldier, I need to maintain the operation of the spark and signal transmitter. When the new exploration team arrives, I also need to tell them the truth. I have always wanted to end this endless despair by myself. May 10th, 1121 according to the Gregorian calendar. I have been thinking about how to live longer if I only transmit one message and keep 001's life. Emotional memory, thinking ability, these can completely erase the consumption of the flame of life and compress it to its limit. May 20th, 1121 according to the Gregorian calendar. I spent 10 days dealing with all the spark ships on board and put them into sleep mode, only keeping the mustard-level maintenance treasure running normally. As the acting captain, I have issued orders to grant all permissions to the first human cultivator to enter the Spark spacecraft while the D main control crystal brain is under maintenance. Now I am using my spiritual energy to forcefully bombard my own life fire and begin to erase myself. These erased memories and divine thoughts were copied and stored in jade slips by me. If anyone receives them in the future, they can be treated as a special gift. Finally, let me shout as a cultivator and a guardian of human civilization. Long live humanity, long live human civilization. I love you, I love you. Trap, trap, trap. I see. You are the epitome of our generation of cultivators. Open all permissions, wouldn't I have a chance to manipulate a real Star Sea warship? It has been nearly 10,000 years since the spark ran aground, and the skeleton dragon demon has been dormant for so long. The demon tribe discovered the skeleton dragon star when it was highly likely that the skeleton dragon demon would awaken. Maybe both us and the demon race were lured by the skeleton dragon demon. Tianyuan realm and blood demon realm are the two closest thousand worlds to skeleton dragon star. If the skeleton dragon demon really breaks free from the prohibition and urgently needs to restore its strength, it will definitely go to the Tianyuan realm. Senior paid such a high price to hand over this information and spark to me. I must completely destroy the skeleton dragon demon. Spark is the only chance. Senior Gaoxingzi, we, the Starshine Federation, consider ourselves the inheritors of the Star Sea Empire. Your glory is my glory, and your mission is also my mission. This magic weapon is the key to activate the Spark's main control crystal brain. Senior, if you have a spirit in heaven, just fight alongside me. By inputting spiritual energy, it should be able to activate. Finger pierced. Human identity confirmation, cultivator identity confirmation. It is the emblem of the Battle of Red Dragon swallowing Japan. Open Spark account, all permissions, open progress 245387. Please enter your identity information and spiritual energy fluctuation trajectory. Sect information. Tianyuan Li Yao. Identity confirmation completed, cell features entered, spiritual energy fluctuation trajectory locked. From this moment on, Tianyuan Li Yao, you are the new captain of the Spark. Haha, it's a windfall from heaven. This is a genuine Star Sea warship. The Lone Star class multifunctional exploration ship has strong self-healing ability, solitary ship survival ability, and scientific research analysis ability. It has low control requirements and requires few crew members. It can use various spiritual powers and materials to 7. Great. The Spark is the most suitable starship for me right now. The Spark is actually equipped with a starry sky jumping system. This is equivalent to installing a super teleportation array directly inside the starship. Then can I use the Spark to jump into the stars and explore other vast worlds? The advanced cultivation civilization in the vast world and the more powerful treasures and techniques are exciting to think about. Without a star chart, without stargazers, we cannot locate the star torch, and where can we break the void? There are less than 1/10,000th of the vast worlds available for cultivators to cultivate in the myriad star domains. The universe is filled with dangerous radiation, dust storms, and turbulent energy. We still need to find a way to get through the current crisis. First, check the status of the spark signal. Schwanguang drill bit basic repair power symbol array repair 29 starry sky jump system repair 55 weapon system only 1 deputy cannon. The spiritual energy absorbed from seawater seeping through rock layers is still too weak. Spiritual energy is all due to insufficient spiritual energy. Both repairing and minimally stimulating warships require a significant amount of spiritual energy consumption. By the way, there is also the newly collected luminous crystal, a supercrystal marrow containing extremely powerful pure spiritual energy. The underground cave I saw before should be a skeletal dragon demon that transformed the underground environment in some way. Attract explorers who venture deep underground through the genius treasure, and then lure greedy explorers to open the cave. Now I have received a warning from Senior High that I can use these luminous crystals to kill both the demon race and the skeleton dragon demon. Sure enough, although the operating efficiency of this reactor tripod is not high, the sources of spiritual energy it consumes are very extensive. The reactor tripod has been repaired 85 times and can operate normally. Let's take another look at the weapon system. The anti-aircraft gun has a fast firing rate, high precision, and low difficulty in operation. Foundation building cultivators can fully control it. It's like a weapon prepared for me. All weapons on board the Spark, except for one firebolt, have been dismantled as repair materials. The flying fire meteor cannon consumes a lot of spiritual energy. I can modify it so that it can directly use luminous crystals as energy. Oh, this is. Surprisingly, it is a complete set of reinforced components, the God of War set. The one-time reinforced components refined in the God of War set can isolate the huge impact of the symbol array on materials and the human body. The flying fire meteor cannon, combined with the God of War suit, can definitely compete with those demon tribes of the Royal Halberd in a chaotic shopping frenzy. Power cabin. The power reactor can directly consume the spiritual energy of the flowing crystal without much modification. Never tear off the root system, otherwise the quality of the luminous crystal will decrease. No wonder the spiritual energy emitted by the luminous crystal flows like liquid. Reactor opening. If everything goes smoothly, the power of these luminous crystals. Sure enough, it succeeded. Spark has completely awakened. In the dimly lit maintenance aisle of the Spark warship. Li Yao has been away for so long, will everything be okay? I'm Li Yao. You can come down now. Spark power cabin. This is the Star Sea battleship. That's right, this starship is called the Spark and it's a multi-purpose exploration ship. This time, we have come to a rescue from the brink of despair. Previously, the Secret Star Society also excavated a large number of war shuttles and even small starship wreckage from the Star Sea Empire era. The vast majority of them require experts and scholars to study for a year or so before they can preliminarily analyze the principles. Even if the Golden Elixir and the Yuanying Old Monster face the starship, they can only stare blankly. I spent a year specifically learning how to operate this type of starship. What? Starships are not flying swords. Who would teach this kind of magic and what can be used to cultivate it? Ding, is the situation too exaggerated? We have never interfered with each other in our cultivation, and I don't know how many divine powers he actually has. But even if he tells me he can handle the eternal star magic weapon, I wouldn't be surprised. My man, Vulture Li Yao, is so excellent. TSK TSK TSK. Come with me. What I just said is my speculation based on the last words left by Senior Gao. Senior is a model for me as a cultivator. I understand from him why the Star Sea Empire was able to overthrow the 30,000-year rule of the demon race in just 1,000 years. So the doubts that have been hovering in my heart all along have been dispelled. As soon as I arrived underground, I found that there were so many heavenly materials, earthly treasures, skeleton dragons, and demons in the cave, and there were not even any mechanisms or prohibitions around them. Skeleton Dragon Demon deliberately put us in just to break the ban and release him. Not good. The demon exploration team is still outside, and they will definitely break the ban at all costs. How long will it take for the Vulture Spark to fully activate? The main power symbol array still needs to be repaired, and our crystal armor will take at least 65 hours. Nearly 3 days is too long. There are too many variables. It may not be too late. Don't forget that we still have 2-star squads, including the strongest Thunder Soul squad. If I were a demon race, I wouldn't have opened the Skeleton Dragon Demon's cave before the Star Squad was completely annihilated. That's right. Take advantage of these 3 days and rest well. How are you all recovering now? Fortunately, the 3 of us did not become obsessed after activating the Spirit Seeds. Now, the impact of the Meridians and Spirit Seeds has expanded several times. With the assistance of the heavenly materials and earthly treasures, our strength is bound to make rapid progress after recovery. However, within 3 days, we can barely recover our peak combat power until the base period is established. Since that's the case, I'll control the God of War suit and the Flying Fire Meteor Cannon. You should focus on cultivating and improving your strength as much as possible these days. 3 days later, we will avenge the captain. 10 minutes from now, the Spark Weapon Bay. It doesn't matter how long the lifespan is, as long as it can guarantee one battle. Using a luminous crystal as the firing energy source is sufficient. Next, we need to repair the Xuangu War Chronicles and combine them with the God of War set. Lumen Crystal is truly worthy of being called a Super Crystal Marrow. Although it contains powerful spiritual energy, there is no sense of dominance when taken. I vaguely touched the top of the middle steps in the foundation building. Perhaps by practicing for a few more days and swallowing 1 or 2 more luminous crystals, one can ascend to the higher level of foundation building. What a powerful feeling! Take advantage of the current excellent condition to determine the combination plan of the Xuangu battle armor and the God of War set first. 2 days later, inside the bridge of the Spark ship. Senior, if you pass on this position to me, I will not disappoint you. Start up, Spark signal. The ship bench controls the core of the entire Star Sea warship. Spark Battleship Command Center. The reactor tripod is starting up and the operating efficiency has reached level 2. The power symbol array is starting up. 1, 2, 5. Xuanguang drill bit activated. The overall performance of Spark has been improved by 9% in the limit state. No, it's not enough. Li Yao, come on. Spark forward. Did it succeed? The Xuanguang drill bit is running well, and 2 power symbols are experiencing high temperatures. The cooling magic unit has been activated. A highly hard Wujin rock area has been detected ahead, and the forward route has been reset. Half an hour later. The Silver Sea tens of kilometers away. Captain, we thought the Demon Clan had opened the Skeleton Dragon Demon's cave and triggered the prohibition inside, resulting in heavy casualties before launching the attack. Unexpectedly, it was all a false impression intentionally deceiving us. There are several demon races here who are famous experts on the list of fierce demons, and their biochemical warfare beasts are too strange. Half of our 2 teams have already unleashed their spirit seeds, but they haven't achieved enough results. There are too many enemies and strange bio beasts to completely crush us. The strongest teams in the Secret Star Society, including Yin Jun, were all defeated by this prince. Ha ha ha, that's really exciting. Kill all these cultivators and we will open the cave to excavate the treasure of the Skeleton Dragon Demon. Kill, kill, kill. Put it together. 20 kilometers away. We are ready for battle. Main control crystal brain connection. Great. The cave of the Skeleton Dragon Demon has not yet been opened. Two-star squads seem to be surrounded by demon clans, which looks very unfavorable. The flying fire meteor cannon is ready to lock in. Super awake state with brain cell activity of 300. You snakes, insects, mice, ants, lead to death. Launch of flying fire meteor cannon. Enemy attack. Not good, the human race has ambushes. Beside the Silver Sea underwater town. Quick escape, quick escape. It's not that easy to escape even though I've locked it in. Today, all of you demons will die. What is it? Ha ha ha, give me a blast. Wang Ji, what you said is foolproof. As long as we eliminate these two-star squads, we can confidently open the skeleton dragon demon cave. Who is attacking us now? Why did it become like this? Could it be that the Yuanying old monster doesn't have the power to teleport so many Yuanying powerhouses in the heavenly Yuan realm? Ah, who exactly is causing trouble for me? Good thing, I want to shatter your body into pieces. Once again, success is on the verge of failure. The power is unparalleled, even more powerful than the triple main guns of the main battleships in the Federal Army. Who is piloting this starship? Is there a senior expert hiding underground in the skeleton Dragon Star? It's approaching. That warship has stopped. These few crystal armors are. So it's you ants. I didn't expect the rock collapse to not kill you, and you even discovered a starship. But there's nothing you can control on the Star Sea warship, and I'm afraid you're just relying on the only naval gun to show off your strength. Now the only naval gun has been damaged by you, so you can only come out and kill it, right? Kill all these guys and the inheritance of the skeleton dragon demon will all belong to me, ha ha ha, bronze team. I still want to thank you all very much. Don't mess around. The enemy's naval guns are already disabled and can only come out to fight us. 12 cultivators covered in bruises, what are we afraid of with biochemical warfare beasts? Kill, kill, kill. This starship is actually being piloted by the Bronze Squadron. There was an explosion just now, and now they're out for hand-to-hand combat. Are they unfamiliar with the operation? Half of us lost our combat power after exploding, so we still have no chance of winning. Okay, since the Bronze Squad and these foreign Star Scouts have the courage to fight with us until the end, our Thunder Soul Squad and these Secret Star Sons will never be cowards. What's the point of death? Let's compete to see who killed more of the Demon Tribe's miscellaneous creatures. Wait for me to set the spark signal to automatic cruise mode first. Do you think we have to sit and wait for death without naval guns? God of War set preparation. Wang Ji, we meet again. It turns out that you are despicable, and you have repeatedly ruined the prince's good deeds. This time I will definitely catch you and torture you fiercely, making you cry and beg me to kill you. Tail End Attack. What is that? Underwater Special God of War set. Dragon Scales 51. Underwater Special God of War set SL lands. Dragon Scale loading completed. It's hard to say who tortured whom. Quickly dodge. What is this? The crystal armor has such a powerful aura. Let's go get rid of him together. Good. Ah. Yeah. Twisted into pieces by energy. Oh my god, it's so scary. I can't resist such a monster. Okay, Coco is fine. Coco is fine. Where did the vulture Li Yao get such a strange crystal armor? It's so powerful when put on. We are not his opponents. We will all die here. Li Yao, where did you get such a powerful crystal armor? It's actually the God of War suit, no wonder it's so powerful. This is the God of War suit, the most powerful disposable crystal armor enhancement kit of the Star Sea Empire era. We are saved. A few months ago, when I first met Li Yao, he was just a rookie who had just started building a foundation. I didn't expect him to improve so quickly in a few months, and now he even saved me. Bronze Team requests to connect to the communication trail of Thunder Soul Team. Yin Jun, the God of War suit on me is a disposable treasure that cannot last long. Take advantage of the current chaos among the demon clan and rush to kill them. Okay, if you need anything, we'll talk later. Now let's kill the enemy together. Kill. Die now. How could it be that his power is even stronger than mine? 1G, I want to avenge Captain Hong. Such a strong person can only abandon biochemical warfare beasts. Retreat now. It's not that easy to leave. Something doesn't feel right. This is. The durability of the Dragon Scale set is rapidly decreasing, and many components are damaged. 1G unexpectedly planted a large number of crystal bombs in the underwater town in advance. I was careless and thought that getting the God of War suit would make me invincible, but I didn't expect the Royal Spear to become so cunning. As a bomb expert, being bombed by the enemy makes me dizzy and disoriented. It's like a shipwreck in the sewer. This idiot is so insane that he wants to use such violent means to open the cave of the skeleton dragon demon. Ha ha ha, Vulture Li Yao's explosive magic weapons are your favorite. How about they taste good? Your God of War suit has expired. Why are you fighting me next? Poison bees, go investigate. This place has been leveled. Ha ha ha, Li Yao, you will eventually die at my hands. The spirit pattern and symbol array were destroyed by the explosion. Is this crack on the tower already existing or just exploded? Has it penetrated into the interior? Idiot, you blew up the prohibition of Skeleton Dragon Demon. In front of the Skeleton Dragon Demon Cave Mansion. Vulture Li Yao doesn't have a God of War suit. Do you think you still have a chance to win? The prince has made a blood oath that he will never die with you, demanding that you survive and not seek death. No, 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 there seem to be countless pairs of eyes staring at me deep inside the cave. No, don't. Just the aura it exudes can make me hallucinate. With just a wave of my hand, I took control of the Wang halberd. It's all over. Something has come over. This is a transparent tentacle. The skeleton dragon demon has awakened. There's a demonic aura over there. I felt an incredibly strong demonic aura. What is such a powerful aura? That's Wang Ji. What a strong demonic aura. What is going on? What's up? Oh my God, what is this thing again? The peerless demon skeleton dragon demon that has been sleeping for thousands of years has broken through the prohibition. This is skeleton dragon demon. It seems that its body should be some kind of soft-bodied monster, such as giant jellyfish squid, so its cave will be hidden in the underground Silver Sea. I can't move anymore. What's going on here? No, I think these 9 skull skeletons were also demon beasts devoured by it. It should be able to devour other creatures and turn their bones into armor to protect itself. In this way, the restrictions and huge monster bones we saw before can explain it. 40,000 years, I never thought I would sleep for a whole 40,000 years. The skeleton dragon demon had just awakened from tens of thousands of years of silence when it was at its weakest. We must eliminate it, otherwise it will be too late. The Demon Beast Empire destroyed the human race and resurged the crystal armor. What is this? Interestingly, like me, he strengthened his exoskeleton to enhance his combat power. It can actually directly extract memories from the brains of swallowed creatures. Be careful, Skeleton Dragon Demon is too cunning. He quietly laid a transparent net. Don't panic, I'm coming right away. Attack together. No way, this monster can even devour magic weapons. Oh my God, how can we fight this? I see. I understand now. This red light is the weakness of the skeleton dragon demon. The skeleton is not useless even if its body is smashed. The red light in the center of its body is the fatal weakness. Everyone gathered their fire and fiercely dug a hole in it to completely shatter the red light. Brain cell activity level 700. I will also attack together. Li Yao, let's fight side by side. Good. What about the peerless demon 40,000 years ago? It must die today. Damn it, he's defending his core. 9 colors of fire, 5 colors of chain, crazy dragon bursts and flashes. Thunder spear, electric soul arrow. Burst. These are ancient treasures. It must be the loot obtained by the skeleton dragon demon when he killed Gushio 40,000 years ago, which has been hidden inside his body ever since. What's that noise? Ha ha ha, the mantis without arms is like a car measuring its own strength. Mental harassment. It's another illusion. This is a scene from 40,000 years ago when the skeleton dragon demon slaughtered cultivators. The power of the skeleton dragon demon is irresistible. Come on, Li Yao, don't resist. Embrace the skeleton dragon demon and achieve eternal life. It's another illusion. This is a scene from 40,000 years ago when the skeleton dragon demon slaughtered cultivators. The power of the skeleton dragon demon is irresistible. Come on, Li Yao, don't resist. Embrace the skeleton dragon demon and achieve eternal life. Get out of my brain. Fortunately, I managed to break free quickly from the illusion. This slug is covered with a layer of turtle shell and has a powerful ancient treasure defense inside. Damn it, it seems that the peerless demon who is qualified to compete for the position of Demon Emperor is indeed powerful. Surprisingly, he also engages in mental attacks. The attack of the skeleton dragon demon is getting faster and stronger, and its power is also getting stronger. It's just warming us up. We cannot give up on the entire Tianyuan realm behind us. We must not let the skeleton dragon demon escape. What should we do? Our treasures are not powerful enough to penetrate the body of the skeleton dragon demon. Wait, drill. I remember in Senior Gao's diary, he once used the Xuanguang drill bit of the spark to drill and kill a giant monster. Li Yao, come up with a solution. The cultivator who has just exploded cannot resist the spiritual attack of the skeleton dragon demon. What should I do? I'm full of ammunition from the Qiankuan ring and only have the last 10 left. Everyone, help me entangle it for a minute. I have a solution. 1 minute. Okay, let's bet again for just 1 minute. Vulture Li Yao Yao, I will definitely fight for a minute for you. Don't let me down. Li Yao, you have never disappointed me. I believe you will not disappoint this time either. Okay, we will definitely help you by 1 minute of time. I won't let you down for a minute, just a minute. The last 4 luminous crystals must be successful. 17 seconds. Whale swallowing launch. 24 seconds. Great. My control over the spark signal has exceeded 10. The spark signal at this moment is even stronger than before. Xuanguang drill bit activated. 41 seconds. Hit it and drill through it. It wants to dodge quickly and stop it. It cannot be moved within 1 minute. Explosive, 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 explosive. You can call it 51 seconds and 500 meters. 1 minute. Persist for minutes. Maximum power of Xuanguang drill bit. 60 seconds. I didn't get in. There's nothing we can do but this one move. Explosive seed, the spirit seed of the elemental infant cultivator Iron God Yin Ba. Awakening the power of primitive creatures from the source of evolution. Brain cell activity reaches 1000 and enters explosive state. Give me a blast. Damn humans, go die. Spark, move forward, move forward. Just a little bit missing. Another treasure. How can ancient treasures be broken for me? Let's go together too. Moving forward, moving forward, moving forward. What if it stops? Can't even the Star Sea warship penetrate the body of the skeleton dragon demon? All efforts have been in vain. Skeleton Dragon Demon is a peerless demon from 40,000 years ago, and we simply cannot defeat it. Not good. The power symbol array exploded. Spark number, hold on to 60. No, it's just lacking. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Is this my limit? It was a peerless demon 40,000 years ago, and even with only a few % of its strength left now, I cannot defeat it. My family and friends. It's just the ants who built the foundation that hurt me. These images will soon come to your home. And you, Li Yao, will completely merge with me, lifting up a sea of blood with your own hands. Ha ha ha. Huh, don't even think about it. What should I do? The power symbol array has insufficient thrust and the explosive state is about to end. The spiritual energy is about to be exhausted. The strength and drilling speed of the only weapon, the Xuanguang drill bit, are constantly weakening, and it is impossible for them to self-destruct and perish together. All of you, stop attacking and leave Spark at least 200 meters away. Li Yao, what are you doing? You're not going to play self-destruct again, are you? How could it be that the spiritual energy reserve on the Spark is seriously insufficient? Even if you want to explode, you can't explode it. Stop talking nonsense. What exactly are you going to do? I know you too well. You are definitely planning some kind of conspiracy and trickery. Li Yao, no matter what you do, I believe in you and support you. But listen carefully, no matter what you do, don't die. If you dare to die at will, I swear that even if I kick open the gate of the underworld, I will pull you out and put you in the puppet of the ghost cultivator, and then blow up your dead head. I won't die. I assure you I'm just leaving for a while. It won't be long before I step back to the Tianyuan realm with the constant star-level magic weapon and fight with you and everyone else. Leave. Shine on you. Preparing to activate the Starry Sky Jump System. As long as the transmission range is locked at 50, it is enough to shatter the entire Spark and all the matter within 5 meters of it and transport it to the void millions of light years away. You guys, hurry up and leave. The skeleton dragon demon has just awakened and may have exhausted most of its strength to fight against the Xianguang drill bit. I don't believe it can still survive unscathed after a crazy starry sky jump with its physical body. I don't have a star map on hand. No matter where the Spark is teleported, it will stay away from the Tianyuan realm. Jia. Not good, the Spark signal is about to be squeezed out. Your teammates have all abandoned you, Li Yao. Are you also exhausted and ready to give up resistance? Jia, watch me tear your warship to pieces. It's stuck. What do you want to do? Truly worthy of being a fierce demon 40,000 years ago, with powerful computing abilities. Of course, I want to defeat you. This warship is simply not enough to support a starry sky jump, and you will be torn to pieces. Even if you succeed by chance without a star chart, you will be transported to the depths of the desolate starry sea and trapped alive. Stop it. Stop it. So you're also afraid of death. Cannot activate teleportation array. Mind control. Stop it. Stop it. You will die. Quickly cancel the teleportation and join me in the embrace of the skeleton dragon demon. Do you want to cancel the random starry sky jump? Abjacoger. What is this? The deep brain domain of a foundation-building cultivator contains a divine soul power even stronger than that of a primordial infant cultivator. Ding-ling-ling, I feel that only now have I truly awakened and become a cultivator. Li Yao, I'll wait for you even if it's 10, 50, or 100 years. Even if you are teleported to the end of the galaxy, I will wait for you to come back. How dare you not? It's another mental attack. Don't try to control me anymore. Li Yao, you're really crazy. You'll die too. You'll die too. Li Yao, you are a true hero. Li Yao, I'll wait for you to come back. Li Yao will definitely come back. 79 Central District of Tianyuan Jiajiqing City in a month. Today, as the Speaker of the Federation, I publicly announced a top-secret operation to all citizens of the Starry Federation. A month ago, we sent 5-star teams and 30-star scouts to explore a secret star called Ziyuan Star. After arriving at the distant star, we finally found out that the true name of this planet is Skeleton Dragon Star. In the depths of 10,000 meters underground, there lies a peerless demon from 10,000 years ago. Mining area. In addition to all the fallen martyrs, there is also a very special cultivator. It was he who sacrificed himself with wisdom and courage at the critical moment, transported the skeleton dragon demon to the other side of the endless starry sky, saved the Tianyuan realm, and saved the Federation. He is a true federal hero and a true cultivator. At this moment, his fate is uncertain and he is still drifting deep in the starry sea. But we all firmly believe that he must still be alive. He did not get lost in the chaos of the Starry Sea, but represented the civilization of the Tianyuan people and the Starry Federation, taking the first step on the journey of the Starry Sea. Dahuang War Institute Refining System Floating Mountain Refining Room. He is Li Yao. Li Yao. Professor Yuan Manchio from the Refining Department of Dahuang War Academy. Deep in the wilderness, adding darkness to the abyss. My man is a federal hero, and one day he will come back to me with a star-rated treasure. I also need to intensify my cultivation and become the strongest woman in the Tianyuan realm before he returns. Blood Demon Realm. The grandson with the strongest bloodline, whom I have carefully crafted for 20 years, was killed by the vulture Li Yao with a single blow. My grandson is also. One of my true disciples was also shot into minced meat by him. This disciple just received 1/10 of my demon blood and wasted it all. Kill him, kill the vulture, Li Yao. I want to extract his soul and torture it in the blood pool. Even if he hides on the other side of the Starry Sea, our blood demon realm will definitely work together to find him. Kill. Kill, kill, kill. Kill. Vulture Li Yao, no matter where you go, one day I will kill you. In the central star domain of the vast sea of stars, countless fragments of 1,000 worlds float, and a large number of meteorites of different shapes and sizes emit dim light. The interstellar space is filled with violent purple nebulae, storms, spatial vortices, and treasures left over from ancient battlefields. We will all die if we die. This nebula storm will devour us all and we cannot escape. Stinky. Call. 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 There's one last time. How is that possible? I actually know how to. Died at the hands of humans. Nebula storm. The damage level of Spark has reached 62 and is still soaring. The last strand of spiritual energy is almost exhausted by me. The aftermath of my explosive growth is also beginning to manifest. This time, I am really in a desperate situation. I'm waiting for you to come back. I promised Ding Lingling that I wouldn't die no matter what, and I will step on the star-rated treasure and return to the Tianyuan realm with glory. We can't give up the hope that as long as our heart is still beating, even if we live one more second, we will have one more second. Summon the Xuangu battle armor. There is also a strengthening agent that directly stimulates the central nervous system. Mobilize all operational mustard level maintenance tools to the command center. It's better to concentrate all efforts on repairing the Xuangu battle armor. With so few mustard level repair tools left, it's impossible to repair a starship. Once the meteorite damages the crystal armor, fill the cracks in a timely manner, which can also increase some survival probability. Detected a high-intensity spiritual energy tide and meteorite rain ahead. Come on. The divine powers of the Star Sea Empire are too powerful, especially these mustard-level dimensional zero repair treasures. This spark is an endless treasure trove. Who is speaking? What's wrong with me? Illusion? I'm not dead. I'm still on the bridge, and the spark hasn't exploded either. I remember. When I was resisting a meteorite. I was hit by a meteorite. The sternum is cracked. I clearly saw the meteorite coming with a fierce destructive force. How could it possibly have only this little? My ghost pendant is missing. I didn't expect it to be the gathering spirit drop that blocked the meteorite and saved my life. But the virtual spirit bodies hidden inside, teachers and senior brothers, may have all lost their divine souls, right? He's awake. What's going on? I'm hallucinating. Wake up, Li Yao. Wake up. How long until the medical cabin is fully repaired? Who is speaking? We have fixed 65 and there are still many rooms that have not been resolved clearly. We need to further study them. Isn't this the mustard level repair tool on the Spark? What's the situation? Li Yao, you finally woke up. We didn't dare to move you because we were afraid of causing secondary harm to you earlier. How about if you feel active? Let's go to the medical room. I've definitely heard this sound somewhere before. Expand 2D and you are. Our several divine souls, see, have just unfolded from a two-dimensional form. Can we communicate with you in this way and understand? Professor Mo Xian. Teacher, you have finally transformed back from the form of a virtual spirit body to a ghost cultivation. Great, that's really great. And I, Shi Tengfei, am best at refining and researching power symbol arrays. I am Hua Yuanjia, and my research focuses on defense formations and psychic shields. My name is Gao Yang, and I love researching all the magic weapons and supernatural powers related to teleportation arrays. My name is Xiong Chili, and I am exploring materials science and structural coordination to refine and assemble super-large magic weapons using the most suitable materials and exquisite structures. The four of us are the four great masters of the legendary Da Huang War Academy's weapon refining system, the four heavenly kings of grassroots weapon refining masters. Hello, senior brothers. Li Yao, thank you very much for everything you have done for us in the refining department of the Da Huang War Institute. When in the state of a virtual spirit body, our perception is very strange, and occasionally we can receive some fragments of information. You control the Xuangu battle armor, and we can feel the burning fighting spirit 100% in every battle. It is this will that constantly nourishes and protects us, making us stronger and clearer. Have you fully recovered your memory and consciousness now? I remember that the virtual spirit bodies in the gathering spirit drop were not just a few of you. Have all the other virtual spirit bodies disappeared into thin air? Ghost cultivation is a mysterious and pure spiritual form of life, and the virtual spiritual body is even more mysterious than ghosts. It is also difficult for us to describe our own situation. Now we can't be considered as ghost cultivators. Real ghost cultivators can leave the puppet and float freely in the air as long as the environment is suitable. After becoming a phantom, I lost consciousness and memory, only retaining my mental calculation power and obsession with treasures. I only remember there were many runes and numbers around me, so I instinctively used all my computing power to constantly deduce and think about new structural diagrams. I also don't know why I need to calculate these things, but I have a vague feeling that if I stop calculating, they will completely dissipate in the next second. Later, just like after a clear rain, countless golden rays pierced through the clouds and shone down on my soul, recondensing and being sucked into the golden rays. I felt my soul sinking, as if it had been stuffed into a body. Countless strange spiritual energies and star magnetic waves were darting back and forth between my soul and body. Later on, I realized that I and these mustard-level repair tools should be integrated with this warship. Under the impact of countless alien star magnetic waves in your soaring battle spirit and nebula storm, we carried out a reverse unfolding. At first, we had hundreds of companions, most of whom dissipated under the erosion of time, and there were still many who couldn't survive this nebula storm and annihilated. Haha, maybe we should be called the star spirit of the starry sky. But before the other virtual spirits are annihilated, copy their computing and thinking abilities onto our thinking model. They passed on the last spark of wisdom to us, and now I feel like my computing power is dozens of times stronger than before. So it was you who fixed the spark signal. That's right. After the fusion, we immediately conducted research and maintenance on this Star Sea warship. Relying on the powerful computing power accumulated in the form of virtual spirits, we managed to withstand the bombardment of nebula storms and meteorite showers at least. By the way, what happened in the Tianyuan realm after our death, and how did we obtain this starship? Why is the ship empty and only you are piloting it? And why are you here? According to our observation, this should be a desolate wasteland. It's a long story. After the big explosion of the refining system. Half an hour later. Now you know that we are on a broken ship floating in the depths of the stars, somewhere unknown. What should we do next to find our way home? Let's calculate it. We can perform low-level modifications on the Spark to restore its combat power of 30 and cope with 1 or 2 stargazing jumps from this wasteland. But this place is too barren and lacks sufficient materials and spiritual energy. After the Spark was barely repaired, it did not travel far. The body fragments of the skeleton dragon demon should still be scattered nearby. The skeletal strength outside the body of the skeleton dragon demon is extremely high, and the fragments of ancient treasures contained inside its body can also be used as materials to fill the Spark. Its transparent software has strong extensibility to buffer enemy attacks and can be used for defense against Spark. There is still a large amount of residual demonic energy suitable for converting into spiritual energy that can be utilized by Spark. That's right, the flesh, blood, and bones of demon beasts are also common materials in alchemy. As long as we have the ability to jump through the stars, we can always collect new materials and spiritual energy. Just like this, jumping back and forth, one can always encounter other human civilizations and new cultivation worlds. Yeah, since we can't find our way home for a while, let's take a step forward. It will take 20 to 30 years for the two realms to fully merge. Before that, at least 1 or 2 star-level treasures need to be found before returning to the Tianyuan realm. This Spark is a multifunctional exploration ship with many laboratories, refining rooms, and analysis rooms for natural materials and treasures. Why don't we use the Spark as the core to refine a stellar-level treasure ourselves? What are you waiting for? Hurry up, let's go and collide with the modification plan for the Spark. First, go to the medical warehouse. 1 month from now, Star Domain. Another ancient treasure fragment with the serial number 14734 has been recovered. Preliminary analysis shows that it is a fragment of an ancient shield. Li Yao, I have made a new discovery. Come to the bridge control center quickly. I found a broken chip deep in the controller's brain. I repaired and reverse analyzed it from the mustard seed level to a star torch coordinate. I compared this coordinate with other information collected in the main control crystal brain and found that the vicinity of this coordinate is highly likely to be a fleet base from the Star Sea Empire era. The base must be built in a place with abundant spiritual energy, natural resources, and earth treasures. Even if this star torch is destroyed, the vast world where it resides must still be extremely prosperous. So we want to perform a starry sky jump using these coordinates. Get ready first. 10 days later. I have finally fully recovered. Set out. I have come to a new world of cultivation. There is no problem with the power system. The coordinates have been locked. Good. Everything is ready. Spark forward. The center of the starry sea is filled with colorful fragments, and rainbow-like spiritual ribbons collide and ripple out of each other. Star Sea Edge. Star Torch. The magic weapon used for positioning in Shanghai. Interstellar travel has been successful. We succeeded. Surprisingly, such a huge star torch was found. This star torch has such a huge volume that even in the era of the Star Sea Empire, it was a high-level large-scale treasure. Since the Star Sea Empire has established such a high-level star torch here, this vast world must have a very important significance. This is truly a rich world. Although it is still far from the stars, the spiritual energy fluctuations around it are very strong. The spark has just detected several rocky star belts and nebular storms, and their spiritual energy is a bit chaotic. Something seems to have happened in this vast world. Found a coordinate with particularly strong metal fluctuations and prepared to detect it. 5 days and 5 nights later, the spark arrived at a vast ancient battlefield. Spark detected more than 10 strong metal reactions closer to the center of the star field. This vast world is likely to have been an important base for the Star Sea Empire in the past. Perhaps an unprecedented battle erupted during the apocalypse, completely destroying and disrupting this star domain. With so many ancient battlefield ruins, we can always find a lot of usable materials. Combined with abundant spiritual energy, it is sufficient for us to further modify and strengthen the spark. Strong spiritual energy fluctuations detected ahead. Discovering traces of intelligent life activities. Do you want to check for signs of life? Of course, let's search for coordinates and discuss an exploration plan. Central site of ancient battlefield. It's a fragmented world, and it seems to be quite large in scale. However, judging from the level of chaos in this vast world, if there were truly humans living here, they would not be any kind of faithful men or women. The collapse and chaos of this vast world are scattered with large remnants of ancient battlefields, which is not a cosmic-level treasure tomb. First, execute the infiltration plan. Our troops will split into 2 groups, and Li Yao will go to explore the spark as a trump card for standby. Yes. Let's see what treasures I can find here. The secret method recorded by Senior Gao Xingzi for extracting crystal armor from the Qiankuan ring during the Qinghai Empire era is really useful. I have connected the main control crystal brain of the Xuangu battle armor to the main control crystal brain of the spark. Within a certain range, you can remotely control the starship through your divine thoughts. We have also improved the communicator, which allows us to establish remote communication channels for mutual communication even when the distance between the 2 parties is far and the interference is not severe in a vast world. Okay, I will keep you informed if there is any news. The upgraded Xuangu battle armor is too conspicuous, adding a layer of camouflage is much better. Just use this escape pod. After I leave, you should hide deep in this ancient battlefield and collect more debris to cover the surface of the spark. You can quietly explore the ruins of the ancient battlefield, but be careful of your safety. I will inform you immediately as soon as there is any situation with the meeting. Don't worry, during your absence, we will definitely enhance the spark number even stronger. The fragments were just passing by. I have come to a new 1,000 worlds. Heidi Town. Don't be afraid to go together. Kill it. It's over. Even the experts hired at a high cost cannot beat it. What can a few shrimp soldiers and crab generals in the town be used for? Mayor Muping of Heidi Town. No, the town can't just end like this. What's that? A shattered escape pod. Surprisingly, it landed in the center of the battlefield. The crystal armor on these people's bodies is too thick, and the connections between their joints are also very rough. It doesn't look like a professional combat crystal armor, but it has traces of many engineering treasures. Why can't these armors sense any spiritual energy on their bodies? What is this mixture of demon beasts and magic treasures? I originally wanted to hide my strength, but it seems that it's not possible anymore. Then let me analyze more intelligence about this star domain on you. This guy is finished. He will be cut off by Cancer's iron pliers. This guy is completely unaffected by air turbulence. To what extent does he control the power symbol array? The pace is so fast, the positioning is too clever. It must be a cultivator so powerful, at least at the peak of the chi refining period. This is all your strength, it doesn't seem like much. Although it is powerful and carries treasures behind it, its attack mode is too single and even more unbearable than the monsters in the Tianyuan realm. With just one move, he killed this monster that was almost destroying the town. Although he was wearing tattered crystal armor, he was so fierce. Who exactly is this armor master? Excuse me, master. What's this place? Who am I again? What? Black Iron Town is a small town located on a garbage mountain. Is he from the Heavenly Holy Alliance? My dad said that the most powerful armors in the Flying Star Realm are all from the Heavenly Holy Alliance. A very powerful uncle fell from the sky and immediately knocked down the big crab. Kids, stop watching. It's too awkward. This is the Flying Star Realm, which is rich in rare metals, celestial materials, and earth treasures. 10,000 years ago, it was an important base of the Star Sea Empire, with several crystal armor refining centers, research institutes, and universities. The demon army that fell into the ranks of cultivators during the apocalypse, combined with the remaining forces of the demon race, launched a surprise attack on the Flying Star Realm, causing half of the world in the Flying Star Realm to collapse. The environment of planets slightly larger in the Flying Star Realm is extremely harsh, and the air contains various impurities. Ordinary people can undergo various mutations, and it is difficult for them to survive. We call those people barbarians. Most people live in the Starry Sea, and high-level cultivators will land on the planet to obtain rare materials or hunt monsters. Our town is located on the edge of the Flying Star Realm. Although the resources are not abundant, at least there are ancient battlefield ruins excavated. Every family here has crystal armor, and we can go to other towns in Shanghai every now and then to exchange food. The cultivation sects prefer to live in starships, while the top-ranked families live in the supergiant Starry Sky War Castle. There are also some powerful super sects that have hollowed out some satellites and asteroids and carved supergiant power symbol arrays on the surface, where all disciples live. The Starry Sky Castle was originally a decisive weapon during the era of the Starry Sky Empire, but was expanded by these sects into Starry Sky cities that can accommodate millions of people. Wow, it can actually empty the planet's inhabitants. Master, with your outstanding combat skills, you may be a disciple of a major sect who has encountered some mishaps, perhaps attacked by a star thief. Why don't you practice and restore your memory while we're stationed here? We'll also help you find out which sect's transport team recently passed by from a nearby star domain. What is a star thief? A thief in the Starry Sea. Star theft is one of the three major harms in our flying star world, and due to the unique living environment of our star world, star trade is extremely important. With more trade, some people naturally engage in killing and smuggling activities. The second harm is the descendants left behind by the demon beasts and demon cultivators in the past. What else are the three major harms you mentioned earlier? They have a secret inheritance that allows them to merge their flesh and blood bodies with the magical treasures of demon cultivators and search for human breath in the meteorites lurking in the stars of the sea. Originally, that twin-mounted crystal magnetic cannon came from the hands of a demon cultivator. You must study it carefully when you have time. The third harm is that the demon cultivator Flying Star Realm is one of the main battlefields of the apocalypse, with countless remains of demon cultivators. The environment here is chaotic, and many cultivators lack determination and are easily attracted by extraterrestrial demons to transform into cultivators. However, the appearance of demon beasts and cultivators is a rare event, but it is the most frequent occurrence of star thieves. The demon cultivator is a brand new enemy. How did the government handle the three major evils that caused such a fierce disturbance? What kind of government? Is there any measure taken by the National Army to combat the three major evils? We haven't had a country in the Flying Star world for thousands of years. The cultivation sects are scattered throughout the star domain, relying on the remnants of ancient battlefields and fragmented worlds to obtain supplies. Where are there any countries? How about this? The major sects have established their own mountains, and the common people living in the Starry Sea are attached to various cultivation sections. They regularly pay taxes to the sects and can seek help from the sects when they encounter danger. Yes, in order to combat star thieves and maintain trade relations, various scattered cultivators and hunters emerge one after another to pursue and kill star thieves, demons, and cultists in the Starry Sea for a high bounty. Which sect does Black Iron Town belong to? There are no sects in Heidi Town. Our fragmented world, the Black Iron Domain, is located on the edge of the Flying Star Realm and is one of the earliest ancient battlefields developed. All major sects don't care about us. The star thieves in this remote and impoverished area don't come. Great, without a cultivation sect, no one would investigate my identity. However, it is still necessary to go to more prosperous places as soon as possible to find the true cultivation sect. Mayor Mu, what sect is the strongest force in our Flying Star Realm? The Tianxing Alliance is the strongest alliance of 6 sects in the Flying Star Realm. 6 sects connected the main starship and the Starry Sky War Castle to build a Super Starry Sky City and Heavenly Holy City. There are the best universities, the most advanced crystal armor refining centers, the most luxurious crystal armor fighting fields, the most armor division headquarters. In short, the Heavenly Holy City can be considered the center of the entire Flying Star cultivation realm. It seems that there are also platforms for learning and communication in this field, such as the university's Crystal Armor Refining Center. How many roads are there from here to the Heavenly Holy City? What procedures are required to study or join a sect in the Heavenly Holy City? The Flying Star Realm is very large and chaotic, and the Holy City is a moving giant city. It goes wherever there is abundant spiritual energy in the star domain. 500 years ago, the Holy City expanded a circular orbit around the periphery for residents to move in, known as the Star Ring. Now, the 9th ring is fully occupied and construction has begun on the 10th ring. How to check in? Need to obtain a resident card to become a champion or complete certain special tasks through various competitions held in the Heavenly Holy City. However, various competitions and bounty missions held by Tianxing City are generally only open to major sects and affiliated towns. Small places like ours cannot obtain qualification certificates for participation and have no spiritual network cover. Information is blocked, and we can only know about the outside world when we rush to the temple fair. Going to the temple fair feels strange. Mayor Mu, you just said that every household here has crystal armor, but I don't think there are many cultivators in the town. Master, what do you mean? We are not using combat armor, but mostly engineering armor and agricultural armor modified for ordinary warriors to operate. We can't keep anyone in our remote and impoverished areas, only the 4 of us old folks are cultivators. I have the strongest strength in the middle stage of chi refining, so I am the mayor. Engineering crystal armor, even agricultural crystal armor, what the hell is it? And ordinary people can control crystal armor. Isn't that so exaggerated? Can you take me to see our town? Of course, no problem. These shells are made of high-quality materials that can be traded with other towns. As for the crab meat inside, it needs to be ground and mixed with other meat puree and nutrients for consumption. His name is Zhang Hainiu, and the development level of Lingjian has reached 85, which is highly likely to awaken. Master Black Bull, if you want to see your strength, you must give it your all. Okay. Hey, ha. Zhang Hainiu's attack far exceeds the limit that ordinary people can bear. In theory, his entire body's bones would be shattered by the powerful impact force. Drink. This remote attack has extremely high requirements for the solidification of spiritual energy forms and trajectory control, requiring a large amount of spiritual energy and computing power. How can ordinary people unleash it? Master, this move of Black Tiger Explosion should theoretically be able to shoot out 20 meters, but no matter how I practice, I can only shoot out 15 meters. Please advise me, Master. You take off the crystal armor, I'll take a look. The materials used to refine crystal armor are ordinary reinforced alloy structures, which are quite outstanding and have a strong grassroots style. The way joints operate is very unique, powerful, and can be used for reference. And engineering crystal armor has so many extraordinary designs and structures. I really don't know how powerful the combat crystal armor in the Flying Star Realm is. What does this look like? It acts as a buffer and amplification force. Oh, hey. What a brilliant technique for constructing a three-dimensional symbol array. What is this? It looks very familiar, but I can't remember it no matter what. This is a divine card. I'm sure the master used to use it frequently before. Of course, I'm familiar with it now. We low-level cultivators and ordinary warriors can only use crystal armor for simple attacks and defenses. The divine card contains the extraordinary skills and techniques of high-level cultivators, which are automatically activated when inserted into the crystal armor. As long as we have a thought of the crystal armor, it will naturally drive our bodies to perform corresponding skills. The Flying Star Realm is truly amazing that cultivators can seal their moves in crystal cards for others to use. The Flying Star Realm is vast and sparsely populated, with residents scattered throughout the stars. Even combo moves can be sold in large quantities. The cultivator refined this divine card and sold a large number of ultimate moves, allowing ordinary people and low-level cultivators to instantly increase their strength. Engineering Crystal Armor Rock Soldier is used for dismantling and repairing large starships in the vacuum of space. This crystal armor looks bulky, but it is very soft and lightweight to operate. The buffering system and assistance system are designed very well, and almost all actions can be completed by psychic power. This information processing system preprocesses a large amount of information using crystal brain and outputs results in a simple and clear operation, which can be called a fool's mode. This lack of change in tactics and rigidity is acceptable for ordinary warriors and low-level cultivators. What is this again? Ordinary attack. Defense command. Try the Black Tiger Bomb. This divine card not only contains move instructions, but also contains a strand of cultivators' divine thoughts that are quite powerful. The most important thing when using the Black Tiger Explosion move is to generate an inward spiral force when punching in pairs. It's more like throwing the power out rather than pushing it out. Thank you for your guidance, Master. Mayor Mu, I want to make a deal with Black Iron Town. Half a month later. The basic maintenance of engineering crystal armor and agricultural crystal armor is no longer a problem, and the complex internal symbol array still needs to be slowly analyzed. Next, I need to modify my remuneration. In an hour. For now, in the Flying Star Realm, we will use the style of this crystal armor Black Bone Battle Armor, which is different from the Flying Star Realm. It has a large amount of skeletal dragon demon body materials attached to it. Do not use it unless absolutely necessary. In 5 days, there will be a temple fair near Xingjuan Temple. I will take this opportunity to visit more prosperous places in the Flying Star Realm. We have collected a large number of warship wreckage from the ancient battlefield and disguised it again. The spark will secretly follow. 5 days later. In front of us is the Sea Star Lord Temple, which was once a sea-level cruiser of the Star Sea Empire 10,000 years ago. Most of the structures today are severely damaged, but there are still a large number of living areas that remain intact, and the circular defense ring around them can barely function. This psychic shield looks quite sturdy. The main street of Xingjuan Temple. Master Starry Sky Cancer was killed by you. You must hold on to this money. Wishing Master a speedy recovery of memory. Trading Market. The newly arrived divine card. Scorpio Swordsmanship Cultivation is simple and powerful, unparalleled. Small class remote divine teaching. It feels like returning to the underground ghost market in the Tianyuan realm. The crystal brain in the Flying Star realm is even more advanced in miniaturization than in the Tianyuan realm. It shouldn't be. The spiritual energy in the Flying Star realm is more abundant than that in the Tianyuan realm. Why is the number of top-level powerhouses almost the same? Perhaps this ancient battlefield is rich in resources, and cultivators pay more attention to the refinement and application of magical weapons. Perhaps there are even more powerful experts in the Flying Star realm who have been practicing in seclusion and have not appeared in recent news. This is the true mass production. It is only with such advanced refining equipment and technology that crystal armor can be so popular in the Flying Star world. If I were wearing the same set of crystal armor, I would most likely not be a match for these two armors. It's unbelievable that the battle armor in the Flying Star realm is at least 100 years more advanced than that in the Tianyuan realm. The armor master here also possesses several magical powers to control the crystal armor, which can completely integrate oneself with the crystal armor. I must go to the Heavenly Holy City and learn all the secret techniques for refining crystal armor and the magical powers for controlling crystal armor. In 3 days, 2 cargo ships heading to the 3-star domain will arrive at the Star-Lord Temple for supplies. Having a starry sky spirit meridian with a bias towards fire-based energy greatly promotes the cultivation of fire-based techniques. Several medium-sized sect headquarters are located near the Holy Sky City. Then let's go to the 3-star domain first. Early morning 3 days later. There is still half a day left before the departure of the cargo ship. I need to hurry up and collect more information. What is going on? What's going on? DDDD. Star Thief is a star thief. The life-saving star thief has arrived. Don't panic, everyone. We have encountered a star thief and are currently resisting. Everyone, please remain calm. Those with crystal armor, wear them, and those without crystal armor, please follow the guidance of the dark light arrow to the shelter. All armors who have studied vacuum combat, please gather on decks 1, 4, and 6. Help! The Star Thieves are extremely vicious and the guards of the Star-Lord Temple cannot stop them. The top 20 large-scale Star Thief groups in the Wind and Rain Prison Flying Star Realm operate with bizarre and brutal methods. The leader of the Wind and Rain Prison, Wind and Rain Heavy, is an extremely agile Golden Dan powerhouse who has evaded multiple encirclements by the Heavenly Holy Alliance. It's strange why they came to such a remote and impoverished area. It seems that they have just experienced a fierce battle. Otherwise, how could they have been deadlocked for so long with the means of the Wind and Rain Prison? The leader of Stormwind Prison is either not on the warship or seriously injured and unable to participate in the battle. Without the protection and guidance of a cultivation sect, low-level scattered cultivation is just a pile of loose sand. Without the protection and guidance of a cultivation sect, low-level scattered cultivation is just a pile of loose sand. Some Star Thieves seem to have at least a base level, and I may be able to deal with 2 or 3 of them. If 3 to 5 besiege me, I will be entangled. Li Yao, we have detected a very powerful spiritual energy fluctuation coming from the Xingjuan Temple area. Do we need to approach it? We don't need to encounter an attack from Star Thieves. They have a powerful warship and we don't know if they have any backup. The spark must not be exposed. I will send you a message when it is safe for you to continue disguising and drifting. All damaged areas on the Star Thief's warship are taken extra care of by anti-aircraft guns, and once an enemy approaches, they will be greeted with intense firepower. Where can one sneak into a warship without anyone noticing? It seems that this place can be utilized. The group with the longest interval erupts every 19 seconds for a duration of 5 seconds. Preliminary estimates suggest that the diameter of each pipe in each nozzle group exceeds 3 meters. Although I have never seen a crystal battleship with this design, the internal structure of a battleship with this power system placed at the tail should be similar. It's a great shame for them that even the Wind and Rain Prison cannot be immediately taken down in such a remote and impoverished area. If they had any spare energy, they would have released it long ago. There won't be too many experts on the warship now. This is it. From this comeback whirlwind kick, it can be seen that this bandit's strength is at least at the advanced stage of the chi refining period. To safely enter the Star Thief warship, only. Sham dead. Calculate trajectory. Last 500 meters. The last 300 meters. Last 100 meters. Chup, chup. Just sprayed, hurry up. Go ahead. I finally entered the interior, but there are only a few seconds left before the next total injection. I don't want to turn into ashes. Frozen bomb underworld ice prison. Small Xian Guang drill bit. Just in time. Inside the pirate starship. Originally, this type of crystal warship used an air-cooled system. Wrap a large wind system symbol around the power system and use cold air to cool down the pipeline. From the direction of these pipelines, it is most likely that the power cabin is located in the upper left corner and lower right corner, which is an unmanned area. 10 minutes later. Squeaky squeaky. The damage to the warship is too severe, and the spiritual energy is also close to exhaustion. Most of the combatants have gone to launch a strong attack on Xingjuan Temple, and now only operators and maintenance personnel remain on board the ship. Why haven't we attacked yet? There shouldn't be any problems, right? It seems that there are no experts on board anymore. Woo-woo. Your scapula and rib have ruptured, causing severe internal bleeding in your organs. Based on your strength, you can still live for 5 to 8 minutes. If you swallow this medical medication, it should be able to initially stop internal bleeding and keep you in the medical cabin. I'll give you 3 minutes to explain clearly the reason for your appearance here, the personnel configuration on board, and the identity of the highest commander. You still have 2 minutes and 57 seconds left. I said. This starship is commanded by Fenjiyuming, the only son of the stormy weather. This is his first time hunting alone. At the age of 27, Fenjiyuming built a foundation for advanced cultivation of truth. After successfully capturing 2 merchant ships at the beginning, they were discovered by the passing Great Horn Armor Division. The Big Horn Armor Division has been relentlessly pursuing us like crazy dogs for 2 months now. We want to gather some supplies here. Free cultivator organizations often serve as guards for large caravans and mining bases, or specialize in hunting down star thieves and monsters to obtain bounties. Why did the Big Horn Armor Division entangle you for 2 months? Is the bounty for your wind and rain prison very high? I said everything. Give me the medical potion, give me it. Ming Xiao, while plundering merchant ships, killed the entire crew in order to make a name for himself after the enemy surrendered. Great, the information you provided is very valuable. When will these reckless and crazy dogs chase after you, you bastard? The bounty on my head is not enough to cover the fuel consumption of your starship for a week. Why is this? What exactly is it? This small starry town has been almost 2 hours, why haven't we captured it yet? That group of crazy dogs will catch up again later. What happened? All maintenance personnel, hurry to the power cabin. What kind of person? Schwamboing drill bit. It hurts so much. I clearly stabbed something. The power cabin is temporarily disconnected from the outside world and cannot be connected for 10 or 20 minutes. Who are you? What do you want to do? You are currently sitting on the fuel-filling pipeline of a reactor cauldron with 4 wind system symbols inside. The strong suction generated can suck fuel and additives in, with an internal temperature of over 2000 degrees Celsius. Now the connection between the wind symbol array and the main control crystal brain has been cut off by me and connected to this countdown system. When my fingers touch the light curtain, the countdown temporarily stops. When my fingers leave like this. After the countdown is over, the wind series symbol array will automatically activate and you will be sucked into the reactor cauldron. Don't ask me for anything, I'll give it to you. I'll tell you everything you want to know. The first question is, you scoundrel brought the armor division here. Do you know how much effort I spent slaughtering so many dogs from the Heavenly Holy Alliance that I finally managed to escape to this place where birds don't defecate? As a result, you, a fool, brought the armor division over before you could fully recover from your injuries. Should I throw you into the reactor cauldron to help you sober up? Turns out I met my senior. This is a misunderstanding. I am the junior leader of the Wind and Rain Prison. If you spare my life, my father will definitely receive heavy rewards in the face of the storm. You are my 3-year-old child. Senior, you can't kill me. Please spare my life. I will fight a decisive battle with the Dajiao Armor Division to fight for my senior's escape time. Since the senior hasn't revealed his identity, even if my father wants to seek revenge, he can't find anyone. Humph. You're very smart. Next, I'll ask you 3 things. If you keep being so smart, I'll disappear from your face in 5 minutes. Senior, if you ask me, I will definitely know everything without hesitation. Why did the 1st Bighorn Armor Division pursue you? It's just because you slaughtered hundreds of pigs. Or did you kill someone you shouldn't have killed and steal something you shouldn't have stolen? There are only 98 people on the entire ship, all of whom are small farmers. It's just a fast fish class transport ship with only rice and some planting treasures in the cargo warehouse, and there's nothing valuable at all. Because this Bighorn Armor Division has been chasing you for 2 months. That's right, they're just a bunch of crazy dogs. I only killed dozens of ordinary people. Later, when they passed by, a guy with half a breath left turned to them for help. They hired me at the cost of a pack of rice and chased me for 2 months. In 2 months, hundreds of armors and even dozens of cultivators died on both sides. No matter how much I shout, it doesn't work. The second thing is that your father must have accumulated a large amount of wealth through decades of wind and rain in the Star Thief Circle. You, as his only son, must have brought a large amount of supplies and treasures on your first hunting trip. Hand over the Qiankuan ring on your body. There is a hidden bag called Qiankuan ring on the inside of the lower left rib of my mustard seed combat suit, which is used as a bundle for younger generations to give to their seniors. I don't believe someone like you would only carry 1 Qiankuan ring on you. I assume you brought 3 Qiankuan rings, and when I let go of the countdown, you voluntarily give me the Qiankuan rings. No matter how many you bring, if the countdown ends and you don't take out 3 Qiankuan rings, you die. Senior, I only brought 2 Qiankuan rings with a large amount of high-purity crystals and top-grade elixirs inside. I'll give them to you. But there are really only 2, only 2. There are really only 2. Really, really. That's your bad luck. 3, I brought 3. Take them out for Senior. Stop, stop. This. My patience is limited. I warn you not to play any more tricks. Finally, I request the highest operational authority and all information, especially the star map stored by you, for the control crystal brain of this starship. Okay, I'll give it to you. I have said everything that Senior should have said, and I have given you everything you need. The Dajiao Armor Division could kill at any moment. Senior, please leave some time for me to launch a defense. Very good, you are very cooperative. I believe this spirit pattern password is real. Senior, that's it. As long as you reveal your information, those crazy dogs won't bite me anymore. Once the other party shows their true face in the Star Thief Circle, it means that anyone who sees this face will die. I'm not a star thief. Every word I just said was a lie to you. Your dog has 10 seconds left to live. No, you can't kill me. Whatever you want, I'll give you everything. I also know the coordinates of several treasures and 3 top-secret smuggling routes. I'll tell you everything as long as you let me go. Who are you? I have no grievances with you. Why did you kill me? Why? Are you a crazy dog just for the sake of dozens of ordinary people? My father won't let you go. Even the entire Spider Nest Star Thief squad won't let you go. Spider Nest Star Thief Base. No, don't. Has it been 5 minutes? 5 minutes and 33 seconds. Ming Xiao, why isn't there anyone? This is... help. Help me. Help me. What happened? What's up? With the secret star map, the Spark can explore the flying star world. There are a large number of star maps of the hand-flying star realm stored here, including secret routes and temporary supply points that are not known through official channels. First, eliminate the miscellaneous fish. Deep in the Starry Sea. Leader of the Dajiao Armor Division, Lei Dalu, a cultivator during the Golden Dan period. I finally caught you bunch of ruthless bastards. Brothers. After chasing these bastards for over 2 months, I know we've run out of ammunition and food, and many people are seriously injured. But I also know that everyone can't wait to tear all these miscellaneous pieces into pieces. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. 10 minutes later, enter the attack range and prepare for battle. Use your swords and fists to tell these miscellaneous bighorn armor divisions that they are catching up again. What happened? These miscellaneous people didn't wait for me to go, but they actually blew up their own bridge. Shinjuin Temple one-sided hall. Boss, have you had another bowl? Hiccup. Lao Bai, a bowl of noodle soup here is really good. The deputy leader of the Dajiao Armor Division, who was a management-oriented cultivator at the peak of Bai Kaisen's foundation, is responsible for overseeing daily operations. You spent half of your life savings and owed a pile of money to the bank and 3 cultivation seks before refining the golden horn, which took less than 3 months, into a pile of scrap copper and iron. And it trapped us in this place where birds don't poop on the edge of the starry sea. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to revive the golden horn even if I had a worried face and a broken heart. Before, there was no golden horn. Even if we use armed transport ships, it's still different to charge recklessly. We were originally piloting the Golden Horn, armed to the teeth, with a ship of crystals and treasures to compete for the escort mission in Wanlon Domain. Once successful, there's no need to worry for 3 to 5 years. Now, the starship is almost useless, with all its spiritual energy depleted and all its treasures rotting into pieces. The bounty offered by the Tianxing Alliance for the Wind and Rain Prison is heavy and stormy. This time we encountered his son, who was just starting out. The bounty was pitifully low, and we lost everything we had. And you, Yi Ling Dai, don't pretend to be an iceberg beauty without saying a word. At that time, you almost stuffed the psychic arrow burst gun into my nostrils and said, if I don't accept the offer, you have to quit the group and go solo to fight the Star Thief. What attitude! And do you take me as the team leader seriously? Why isn't the boss's noodles ready yet? Remember to add double meat and cilantro. The good decision was made by everyone together, so let's not talk about it. The question is what to do next. Due to the heavy wind and rain, there is only one son who is now dead without a complete body or bones to be found. He must be going crazy. I'm afraid of a bird. He's a golden elixir, and I'm also a golden elixir. The storm weighs heavily on the Star Thief Circle, which has been rampant for decades. The Tianxing Alliance has organized several encirclement campaigns, but he has escaped unscathed. You, Captain Lei, are only in the early stage of Dan formation. You once had a spiritual root burst, leaving behind a hidden injury. It is estimated that you will only stay in the early stage of Dan formation for the rest of your life. Big man can bend and stretch. If it's a big deal, we'll hide in the sphere of influence of the Tianxing Alliance and change our appearance. By the way, I can also default on all my bank loans, sure and yao. Ha ha ha. Xiong Tao, the Chief Weapon Director and Chief Refiner of the Bighorn Armor Division. Is the Xiongbo Golden Horn okay? A good bird, 80% of the magic units are severely damaged, even the bridge is ventilated from all sides. The 1,000-sail star domain and this place are separated by 108,000 miles, and the Golden Horn cannot jump in the starry sky now. This is something that needs nothing and cannot be fixed at all. Didn't we capture the starship from Stormwind Prison? We can dismantle their components to repair them. It's tough. Most of our alchemists were killed in the gunfire and severely understaffed. If we can't finish dismantling it, we'll have to drag the remains of the Wind and Rain Prison with us. Old Bai, didn't I ask you to recruit some people here? Why didn't you recruit an alchemist? Where can experienced alchemists find such good skills? There are at most civilian-level maintenance technicians in places where this bird doesn't defecate, far from real alchemists. You want me to make it clear to them that we have provoked the Storm Prison and joining the Bighorn Armor Division is extremely dangerous. How many people dare to apply for this kind of job once they say it? Of course, we need to clarify this with the other party. Otherwise, wouldn't we be wrongly accused of dying under the Revenge of the Wind and Rain prison for no reason? Who said it wasn't? I have a master here who is young and boasts more impressive skills than anyone else. He was said to have been wandering and encountering adventures on the edge of the starry sea since childhood, awakening his spiritual roots. He is a self-taught top-notch alchemist. I took out a Xingtuo spinning instrument and asked him to repair it, but this kid said he had never touched it before. Xingtuo Feishuan is a common navigation tool in the star world. This kid actually looks like he's scratching his head and his cheeks, and he believes in his evil ways. As a result, Xiong Bo drove this kid away. This kid isn't just bragging. He has indeed awakened his spiritual roots and his hand speed is very fast. Some simple magic tools can still be disassembled, cleaned, and polished. This rural expert is already the most powerful repairman we have recruited here. It all depends on luck to return smoothly to the thousand-sail star domain. That's good. I don't have any advantages as a person, but I have always had good luck. 3 days later, in the main deck cabin of the Golden Horn. Having the courage to hunt down a stormy only sun for over 2 months, even a group of idiots should be quite tough in their skills. The emblem of the Dajiao Armor Division. Has the newcomer been to the thousand-sail star domain? No. Qianfan Star Domain. That's a good place, not far from the heavenly holy city, with abundant spiritual energy and a few fragments in the world. There are also hot springs to soak in for healing. That is the logistics headquarters for all armored divisions, dedicated to providing various services for them. I will stay in the Bighorn Armor Division and train by repairing starships along the way, while also secretly learning some crystal armor skills from the Flying Star Realm. When we reach the thousand-sail star domain, we will part ways with the Bighorn Armor Division and find a way to enter the heavenly holy city. The Spark also needs to disguise itself in the style of the Flying Star Realm in order to appear openly on the main channel of the Flying Star Realm and avoid nebula storms and meteor showers. 2 months ago, when we embarked on the path of pursuit, who would have thought that we could really kill all these Stormwind Star thieves? This uncle with a scruffy beard and unkempt appearance is truly a master of alchemy. Now we are embarking on a journey that is even more arduous and perilous than the past 2 months. Our enemy now is the Starry Sea, which is 100 times more ferocious than the Star Thief. We will face the retaliation of nebula storms, rocky star belts, meteorite showers, and even stormtroopers. Our starship is fragmented, severely understaffed, and with very little fuel supply left. Even after replenishing in this town, it can only sustain for 30 to 50 days. But we will definitely be able to smoothly return to the thousand-sail star domain because we are Arcturus. Arcturus. What's so scary about death? It's just going to accompany Yuanchi Tianzuan to drink and Hongjun Laozu to eat meat. In the fierce battles of the past 2 months, 146 brothers fell first. Let's send these brothers a smooth journey together and let them help us brave the wind and waves to illuminate the stars ahead. This is the most common star burial ceremony in the Flying Star world. After the death of humans buried in the star realm, their ashes will be made into special shells and fired into the stars. Let's start moving, everyone. Set out. Set out. Although there are few cultivators in the Tianyuan realm who are greedy and afraid of death, the atmosphere is always solemn when encountering the fall of comrades. Why is the Flying Star realm so lively? This is a unique custom in the Flying Star realm. Do you feel uncomfortable? It seems like we don't take our comrades' sacrifices seriously. Mr. Bai, you just joined the team and don't know much about the Dajiao Armor Division. We rarely recruit new members this time, and unless there is a shortage of manpower, we won't easily recruit anyone. The Dajiao Armor Division is a group of cultivation sects that have been wiped out by star thieves. The vast majority of its members have a deep hatred for star thieves. If you want to cry, let our enemies cry. Let those scum in human skin cry. Our tears dried up a long time ago. No wonder the Bighorn Armor Division will fight to the end against the Star Thief. We all know that young people like you take risks and join the Communist Youth League just to learn more. You are aware of the situation in the group and may not have much money, but if you are willing to stand with everyone in the toughest times, the Jiao will not mistreat you. After completing daily work, if you want to learn anything, you can come to my group. There are many martial arts and cultivation facilities open to all members. If you have any other plans when we arrive at the Chinfan Star domain, I can also introduce some routes for you. What kind of work do I need to do? You newcomers have arranged some basic work to adapt for a few days first. Once the malfunction is mostly resolved, Master Xiong will personally arrange it. In just 3 days, this nearly decommissioned starship regained its ability to navigate. Although it still had some bumps, it was still under control. Perhaps Master Xiong Tao is the most advanced master in the Bighorn Armor Division. You haven't received specialized training in refining equipment. This jade slip contains a complete set of maintenance manuals for the Golden Horn Starship. Do you have time to study it? There are 9 levels of difficulty from easy to deep. You only need to understand the first 3 levels, and it is best to master the first level proficiently. No problem. After finally recruiting a few new people, Master Xiong still blew his beard and glared at him, leaving one behind. I hope this silly kid has some skills. The middle of the Stormwind Prison Starship. Fortunately, there is a shortage of manpower now, and each person is responsible for a large independent workspace without any disturbance. I haven't played this game for a long time. I don't know if it has degraded. This is a common instant magic weapon cleaner in the Facing world. Let me try its effect. Half a minute later. Okay. It looks like the effect is pretty good. This basic job will enable me to quickly familiarize myself with the magical components of the Flying Star world. The second batch begins. 2 hours later. It's finally done. It seems that this repair manual was personally written by Master Xiong, and this jade slip is probably a treasure he has been using for many years. This maintenance manual must have condensed a lot of his hard work. At this moment, there is a shortage of alchemists in the armor division and urgent need for manpower to repair the starship, which is why I have to take advantage of it. I see. The sealed compartment structure used by this starship is completely different from the crystal warships in the Tianyuan realm. Golden Horn Armor Division Meeting Room. In recent days, besides repairing the Golden Horn, I have also collected some treasure remnants from the Stormy Starship. The defense symbol array left on this fragment of the Titanium Flow Gold Heart Protective Mirror is a unique technique of the senior armorer Yin Feng on Spider Nest Star. As far as I know, among the Stormwind Prison Star thieves we are chasing, only the Dark Fire armor of Stormwind Bright is equipped with a Titanium Flow Gold Protective Mirror. The Protective Mirror is the most important defense weapon on the crystal armor. Where did you find this fragment? In the bottom residue of a reactor cauldron. I gradually found some things similar to crystal armor fragments in the residue. Although most of them turned into mud, they could almost form a dark fire battle armor. Feng Yuming threw his crystal armor into the reactor cauldron and destroyed it. I also found very obvious signs of struggle on the wall of a fuel delivery pipe, including some broken bones and a large amount of bloodstains. So Feng Yuming was wearing a dark fire armor and was stuffed into a fuel delivery pipe, thrown into a reactor cauldron, and burned alive. This is the only possibility. Hey, this is actually like this. Not only that, but when Feng Yuming comes out hunting for the first time, he will definitely bring a few Qiankuan rings with him for emergencies. The Qiankuan ring, a magical weapon with extremely high strength, cannot be completely destroyed even in temperatures close to 10,000 degrees Celsius. But I didn't find even a Qiankuan ring in the residue. The only possibility is to kill the mysterious person of Feng Yuming and take away the Qiankuan ring. The Golden Eagle battle armor was chopped all the way from the left shoulder armor to the connection of the entire crystal armor under the right rib. Let's take a look at these 3 crystal armor, Iron Tiger battle armor, and chest armor. They were torn apart by a claw-like magic weapon, avoiding all the sturdy structures. The Phantom Spider battle armor helmet was almost honeycomb-shaped. I found a small half of the incomplete warhead, but I couldn't fully decipher the substance inside. Have you found anything else? Have. This is the explosion scene inside the starship that I captured, and I have preliminarily found 33 explosion points. This is definitely a very professional explosion expert. So before we arrived, there was a torture expert, a melee expert with super crystal armor, and a blasting expert in the starship who took the lead and killed Fenjiyuming, destroying the starship. Not necessarily 3, maybe 1. 1. You see, this position is like someone inserting their hands and forcefully unplugging the entire information storage chipset of the main control chip. However, none of the alert symbol arrays inside the main control crystal brain have been triggered. Impressive, he is a master of magic weapons. Who are you better than Xiongbo? My research direction is focused on super large magic weapons targeting starships. This mysterious expert should have a particular emphasis on individual magic weapons. I really don't have confidence in surpassing this person in terms of crystal armor. If it's just one person, then that person is extremely dangerous. 2 days later. Star Thief Starship Training Area. Super awake state. Not good, the computing power skyrocketed too high, and the cerebral blood vessels exploded again. Fortunately, there are these drugs for repairing cerebral blood vessels. 3 minutes later. Okay, if there's a chance, we need to find a few specialized exercises for cultivating cerebral blood vessels to improve their strength. The 6th level of information involves the truly profound core unit of large magic weapons, and my foundation is still too weak. Although there is no movement on the warning bell, we still need to double-check and be careful when sailing a ship that has been around for thousands of years. At the entrance of the training room. Monitoring footage of 3 channels around the cultivation room. It looks very safe here now. One can store food for a long time, and the other contains a large amount of crystals, natural materials, and treasures. These little things are all magic weapons for disguise and escape. Fortunately, they didn't escape. TSK, he is truly an experienced veteran star thief. Every identity document prepared by Storm Heavy for his only son is clear and transparent. What information is stored in this jade slip that can be placed together with the escape treasure of Fenjiyuming? Channel judgment, disaster defense, and concealment techniques. This thing is like a Star Thief guide written in the wind and rain, containing his years of experience in the Star Thief Circle. The tactics that Spark should adopt next in its solo exploration of the Flying Star Realm are somewhat similar to those of Star Thief. Haha, this note is worth studying carefully. 7 days later. I finally finished watching it after 7 days. In the Starry Sea. Inside the conveying pipeline. Transport inside the pipeline in 1 hour. This box is a treasure component cleared by Lanin, with a large quantity and good quality. Lanin. He has good talent and awakened his spiritual roots, so he can handle the maintenance work of ordinary treasures in the living area. Lanin is an apprentice trained by our armor division, right? I remember he's fine. This Miao Fei is the newly recruited alchemist at Xingjiuan Temple. Look at the meticulous craftsmanship of the magic weapon components he has cleared. It's just that the speed is slightly slower, which allows him to maintain the artificial gravity system. These boxes are all from Li Yao, who is responsible for cleaning up the cultivation area. He even collected over 100,000 pieces of magical weapon components. Are you joking, Li Yao? Did he collect all the magical components without carefully cleaning them up? Li Yao. No, look. I'll check it out. Surprisingly, one can see rainbow lights. Well, I'll also study it. Buzzing and buzzing. The internal strength has basically reached the level of a brand new component. Master Xiong, if these tens of thousands of magic weapon components are all at this level, it would be too terrifying. This guy's speed and quality are too terrifying. Let me see. If that's the case, then we've found a treasure. Isn't it this young man who, after being scolded by himself, held back his energy and worked tirelessly to clean up the ruins. How much time does he have left to study the maintenance manual? Connect me to Li Yao's communication. I have a few questions to ask him. Golden Horn Main Maintenance Workshop. Is that him? How much have you mastered in the first difficulty of the Starship Maintenance Manual? Is it 80? Should we hide some of our strength? Even if you hide your strength now, it will be exposed during future cultivation. When the cover-up at this moment is exposed, it will become a great doubt. It's better to make it public from the beginning. I need to improve my strength as soon as possible and go to the cultivation holy land of the Flying Star Realm to find my way home as soon as possible. Mastering all 3 levels, mastering the first 5 levels with 795, mastering the 6th level with 332, and not yet delving into the 6th level or above. It's already the 6th level. Okay, please wait a moment. It's impossible, it's impossible. He can only flip through it once, how can he fully grasp it? After cleaning so many magical components in 7 days, I can still master nearly half of the content in the Starship Maintenance Manual. You have compiled all the major and minor faults that have occurred in your respective areas of responsibility in the past 7 days. Don't argue, I need to prepare a test paper based on all the faults encountered by the Golden Horn in the past 7 days. Star Thief Starship Training Room. This test paper is really high level. These questions are mixed with many comprehensive questions, just like real ones. It seems that we still need to use it. For now, use the assembled magic weapon to enhance the strength of cerebral blood vessels and reduce the probability of cerebral blood vessel rupture. I will solve these problems in minutes. 3 hours later, the Golden Horn Repair Workshop. The power cylinder has significantly improved. Yeah. Li Yao's answer has been passed on. So fast. Let me have a look. The idea of solving the problem is very clear, and several measures are also decisive. Hey, he came up with a different solution to the problem on the 34th. Half an hour later. Li Yao has 70 blanks out of these 180 faults. The solution ideas for the remaining faults are very clear, and the steps are also simple and straightforward. He didn't solve some of the faults, but he also pointed out the crux of the problem. Fortunately, there is something he doesn't understand when he has free time, otherwise I would have suspected who he is. Why are the questions left blank with Li Yao's strength not even able to write a word? Yeah, why is it completely blank? I don't know. Switch Li Yao's communication channel. Hey, this is. What strange thing are you wearing? Why haven't you written down a solution to some of the faults that Li Yao has identified? There are so many faults that you haven't even written a word about. Because I don't know how to. From your approach and methods of solving other problems, it doesn't seem like you can't write a single word, right? Why did you give up? Specializing in such a large starship with countless treasures, each person's field of expertise is different. If you encounter a problem that cannot be solved, seek help from experts in this field instead of wasting time brainstorming your own ideas. Not bad. A powerful cultivator always manages to extract the maximum value from every second and knows where to invest their time. When you entered the Big Horn, General Byte should have said that as long as you perform well, you can be responsible for more important positions. Now I want you to be Professor Shirazawa's assistant to maintain the normal operation of the psychic shield generator. Would you be willing to? I do. Great. The psychic shield generator is one of the most critical weapons of a starship. Without a psychic shield in the starry sky, it is impossible to traverse through nebular storms. The next day. Senior Armor Master of Bei's Dajiao Armor Division. Come with me. Good. The psychic shield generator can generate dual defense, pure psychic defense, neutralizing energy strikes, and twisting force fields that cause high-speed attackers to deviate from their orbit. Your main responsibility next is here. Understood. Understood. This is a psychic shield generator that needs to expand to thousands of kilometers to protect the entire starship. Such a powerful defense makes it highly unlikely for a starship to be destroyed by enemy starships through long-range attacks before its psychic abilities are depleted. We need to hurry up. We'll have to cross the Dark Flame Star Belt, also known as the Ghost Fury River, in the Flying Star Realm in half a month. The Dark Flame Star Belt was one of the main battlefields of the apocalypse 10,000 years ago. The meteorites in this area all contain powerful fire-based spiritual energy, and even some remnants of the attacking talisman array left over from the Great War thousands of years ago that have not completely failed. The Dark Flame Star Belt has absorbed matter and spiritual energy from several surrounding star domains. If we avoid it, we'll have to sail for at least 2 to 3 months to find the valuable fragmented world. Our supplies and the condition of the starship cannot sustain it for that long. If the journey through the Dark Flame Star Belt goes smoothly, it only takes 3 days. Is that so? After sailing for about 10 more days, we can reach the New Jiao domain where there are several monthly cultivation sects established. First, familiarize yourself with these shield configurations. I will ask Master Xiong to draw some more manpower to bring all the usable components from the wreckage of the Star Thief Star Spirit Shield generator. 15 days later, the Dark Flame Star Belt. It's really spectacular. These meteorites are burning and colliding at the same time. It's really spectacular. Dark Flame Star Belt. Attention, we are entering an extremely high-temperature environment to activate the cooling symbol array and the wind system symbol array. Let's take a look at mine next. The armor interlayer of the starship is maintained at 850 degrees, keeping the total spiritual pressure unchanged. Double-check if the twisting force field fails at high temperatures. Be careful of meteorite impact. Warning, there is a huge attacking object ahead. Warning. Warning. It can't be true. Inside the spirit shield cabin of the Golden Horn. Dangerous encounter with meteorite attack. Be careful, it will hit the Golden Horn in 13 seconds. How about I do it? Don't worry, look at me. The release and strength adjustment of the twisting force field have been completed. Dangerous encounter with meteorite attack. The flight trajectory of the attacker has been successfully disrupted by the twisting force field. Not bad, not bad. Excuse me, would I risk my own life? Well done, the spiritual energy switching between the two defense modes of power field distortion and energy neutralization is very smooth. The temperature will only get higher next, and there will only be more meteorites. Come on, let's preset several processing modes first. How would you handle these situations? A large amount of meteorite rain appeared in front of the starship. A meteorite suddenly exploded next to the starship. 2 days later. Spiritual shield cabin. Come on, someone. Let's help. Unit 337 of the treasure has exploded. Please replace it quickly. Armor interlayer temperature exceeds the standard. Area 16 is about to be melted through. The crew of the 16th area should hurry up and put on their crystal armor. The rescue team is ready to patch the loopholes at any time. Everyone, if you work harder, will be able to break out of the Ghost Fury River in 3 hours. Inside the power cabin. Give up all the areas that cannot be repaired and wait until we break out of the Ghost Fury River. Keep up the good work, we're almost successful. Danger warning. I'm exhausted. Are you okay? We really encountered big trouble this time. Danger warning. Oh my God, I've never seen such a big nebula vortex before. Countless violent spiritual energies are trapped in narrow crevices, and after countless impacts and condensations, there is a very small possibility of true spiritual fusion occurring. True spirit fusion is one of the most terrifying natural disasters in the universe. If there is enough spiritual energy and matter around, a new star will be born through true spiritual fusion. If not, it will generate a powerful suction vortex of star flow. Warning. Detected danger beyond the alert level behind the warning. Attention, danger detected in the rear. Oh no, the golden horn is being dragged into a whirlpool. Cut off the dark light rope quickly. When the power symbol array is activated to its strongest, we must do our best to break through the vortex. Hurry up, everyone put on the crystal armor and be ready to enter the vacuum state at any time. A meteor shower of unprecedented scale appeared ahead of it. Pay attention to a large number of attackers ahead. Getting close. Danger warning. Look out. Ah. What's happening? Not good, the formation is overloaded. The coolant below the generator is boiling. Hurry up and repair it. If the distance is too close and the speed is too fast, the twisting force field will be excited to its limit and cannot completely change the direction of the meteorite rain. Ah, wow. The meteorite crashed into the cabin. Danger warning, damage has occurred inside the cabin. Master Bye. This is terrible. Activate the automatic repair system for the starship hull. Automatic repair function 100. Start automatic patching. Master Bye, how are you doing? Master Bye. Did it hurt here? The heartbeat and breathing were probably just disturbed by the spiritual energy mixed in by the meteorite, causing the soul to faint. Hurry up. Hurry up, someone needs help here. Command Center. How is the situation now? The main control crystal brain has lost 5% of its computing power. 2 power symbols in the power cabin exploded, and Master Xiong is organizing emergency repairs. The spiritual shield compartment was hit by a meteor shower and the passage in front of the compartment was blocked. There is also severe psychic interference and communication has been cut off, temporarily unable to contact bays. The strength of the psychic shield has dropped to 52 and is still decreasing. The psychic shield is experiencing sustained and intense attacks, with a continuous decrease in strength. We have been captured by the gravitational circle of true spirit fusion, and even if the power output reaches its limit, we cannot escape gravity. Forward. What? I said move forward. Stimulate the power symbol array to its limit and move forward at full speed in the direction of the vortex of true spirit fusion. This stellar vortex has a diameter of over 1 million kilometers, and we are still on its edge. It is spinning at high speed, and the consumed spiritual energy and matter will receive spiral acceleration. If we move forward at full speed, we will achieve higher speed under its acceleration. When the speed reaches its limit to counteract gravity, we have a chance to break out of the vortex by slightly changing direction. Not bad, the star flow vortex can indeed help us accelerate, but there's only one chance. The timing of changing course must be grasped accurately. And this plan has extremely high requirements for both the power module and the psychic shield module. I believe that we can definitely achieve it. Now, we are moving towards the core of the star flow vortex and advancing towards true spiritual fusion at full speed. Spiritual shield generator. The rotating spindle is the core of the cooling pool, which rotates to fully cool the 16 metal plates in the cooling pool. Once the rotating spindle is damaged, the coolant around the metal plate will quickly boil and evaporate, and within a few minutes, the metal plate will melt. Danger warning, danger warning. Communication has also been cut off. Is the golden horn going to be destroyed like this? I hope Professor Mo Xian and his team can receive the information I left for Spark. Not even if it will be destroyed in the next second, at least I am still alive at this moment. To live, one must fight and never give up no matter what. Ding Lingling is waiting for me, the Starry Federation is waiting for me, and the Tianyuan realm is also waiting for me. How can I die here? Take these strengthening agents once. Right now. Put it together. Whale swallowing launch. Can all the treasures in the warehouse be gathered together? Put them all into the cooling pool for me. There was another explosion at the core. No, the strength of the psychic shield is only 38 left. The fire-type spirits around us are becoming increasingly violent, and we can't hold on for 3 minutes. Keep moving forward, I believe bays will definitely fix the psychic shield. I trust that no matter how difficult the task is, everyone can definitely complete it. You also need to trust me and trust every crazy decision I make. Keep moving forward and charge towards true spirit fusion. Either shatter into pieces or be reborn from the flames. I have a premonition that there will definitely be a miracle. Spiritual Shield Strength 3839. The strength of the psychic shield has increased. Spiritual Shield Strength 40-41-45. The strength of the psychic shield quickly increased, and by ZE really fixed the fault. I told you, there must be no problem. The deeper we sink, the stronger the gravity will become. We must seize the critical moment and switch directions. Get ready to change course. The psychic shield is about to lose its hold. Wait a little longer. The remaining spiritual energy and the structural strength of the starship are only enough for us to try once. If you can't escape once, there won't be a second chance. The current speed is not enough, so we need to speed up a bit. The faster the speed, the greater the pressure that the psychic shield has to withstand. If it explodes in an instant, then it's all over. Is it all over? No, it won't. Spiritual Shield Strength 53. We still need to continue diving into the cold water pool. Spread your divine thoughts. Resist the meteorites and star debris in the starry sea. Can't I do it anymore? Continuously falling. I can't get up like this. It's really bad. Stand up, I believe you won't be easily knocked down. Tianyuan Realm. The flame witch is still alive. That's amazing. 3 waves of beast waves, including 7 high-level demon generals. How? Are you all right? Don't worry. I still have to wait for someone to return from the depths of the starry sea. I will never be okay before that. Someone is still waiting for me to return from the depths of the starry sea. I can't give up until then. When fighting against the skeleton dragon demon, I once swallowed a large amount of luminous crystals. At that time, except for a small amount of absorption, the remaining residue accumulated in the limbs. Now, under the strong pressure of true spirit fusion, these luminous crystal residues have been swallowed up. Breaking through, finally reaching the peak of building the base period. This is the feeling of being about to pill. Edge of stellar vortex. Change course and depart at full speed. Succeed. We escaped from true spirit fusion. Ha ha ha, we're still alive. You scared me so much, I almost died. What did I say? I believe everyone will succeed. I knew our Bighorn Armor Division had always had good luck. Hurry up. The passage in front of the psychic shield compartment has been opened. Bai Zi is our great hero. His broken spiritual energy shield can sustain him until now, and his contribution is invaluable. Who is this? 10 days later, a dilapidated harbor in Jiaolong Domain. Something has come over. Oh my God, what the hell is that? A spaceship riddled with wounds and holes. The next day, at the Jiaolongjiu port starship anchorage. That's why the Golden Horn accepted a package of rice and was hired to travel through dozens of star domains and fragmented worlds to eradicate the star thieves. They also piloted the starship through the Ghost Fury River and escaped from the star flow vortex and true spirit fusion. That's really amazing. Star Thief's mother star Spider Nest. Spider Nest star, deep underground, heavy rain and wind. Ask again for the last time, would you like to become a cultivator? I am a cultivator and will always be. Good. Are you a cultivator or an immortal cultivator? Cultivator. Hey. It's really foolish. From the moment we awakened our spiritual roots, we were 2 completely different races from humans. We have surpassed these ants and become omnipotent immortals. Our path is destined to pursue stronger power and create a more brilliant civilization. Come on, become a cultivator and embark on the path to heaven, pursuing the true path and the supreme eternal life. As long as we cultivators demonstrate true power, you will know how fragile they are. The so-called demon race is just a group of dogs raised by us cultivators. Finally, may I ask if you are a cultivator of immortality or a cultivator of truth? Answer me. I am human, I am a cultivator. I am Shiojin. Humph, is Shio really ashes? Ah Ming has received news. Do you still care about Ah Ming? Intelligence assassination of the daughter of the Black Spider Tower Lord, the wife of Peng Wuxuang, who was heavily affected by wind and rain. What's up? Ah Ming is dead. Our only son is dead. He was chased by the Bighorn Armor Division for over 2 months and finally thrown alive into the reactor cauldron of the ghost prison without leaving any bones or debris. It's impossible. I gave Ah Ming 3 Qiankuan rings and told him not to care about others' lives or deaths. If it's not right, he can escape. How could it be stuffed into a reactor cauldron? How could this be? It's true. The intelligence personnel of the Black Spider Tower confirmed that Ah Ming was really killed and died so tragically. Who exactly killed his Bighorn Armor Division? I don't believe a second-rate armored division could possibly kill my son. There must be a real culprit hidden behind the Dajiao Armor Division. Find it for me. Not a single member of the Bighorn Armor Division can be spared, let's all die. I have mobilized all the power of the Black Spider Tower to investigate. When the real culprit is found, he must survive and not seek death. I want to offer a reward of 5 million yuan to a member of the Bighorn Armor Division. The reward will be doubled by level for experts who have built foundations or above. Dajiao Armor Division. If I catch the real culprit, I will send you the highest level Tiger Shark class crystal warship. Flying Star Edge Spark. There are quite a few useful items in the Shattered Stars here. Approaching at full speed. Hee, please keep everything in your pocket. The spark disguised as interstellar garbage. Inside the Spark Control Center. Well, the harvest this time is quite big. Next up. Inside the Spark Control Center. Is this right? I can't go wrong. There are specific frequency spiritual waves released by the treasure left by Li Yao on this wreckage, which only we can receive. Speaking of which, the golden horn plunged into the dark flame star belt and Li Yao will be fine, right? It's okay, trust that guy. He has a super strong will to fight. Please enter the highest permission to unlock spirit patterns. Unlocking completed. Information is currently being transmitted. This is the navigation map of the Starry Sky Realm and the coordinates of the secret supply points. Is the maintenance manual for the Golden Horn a starship maintenance manual for the Flying Star Realm? Schematic diagram of various starship structures for star theft tactics. What is it? Wow, this is a good thing. Li Yao said he wants to go to the central star domain of the Flying Star Realm, but if he provokes the Storm Prison Star Thief, he may face a series of fierce battles. He asked us to stay in the border area and search for materials and spiritual energy to comprehensively upgrade the spark. Here are the 12 contact methods he left behind. After we complete the upgrade, we can enter Ling Wang and leave him a message directly. Let's take action now that we have this secret star map. Let's explore the entire Flying Star world. As we mentioned before, if we can't find the star-level treasure, we will refine the spark into a star-level treasure. A medical room on the Golden Horn 1 month later. Finally fully recovered. It won't be long before the lumens in the body are completely absorbed, and there is great hope for the impact of the pill. Next, we need to learn moves and supernatural powers that match our realm. I have gained a mysterious insight from the vortex of the true spirit fusion star stream that needs to be carefully pondered. The Tiger Kill Camp is a reserve army composed of orphans adopted by the Bighorn Armor Division. Yao Ji. It's Zhao Nuo from Tiger Kill Camp. Why did he ask me to help you sharpen the knife again? Is it the captain who asked me to invite you to the #1 cultivation room? Well, the captain said there's something important to discuss with you. Find me. By the way, I see that everyone in your Tiger Kill Camp is rebellious and unruly. Why do they worship the team leader so much when it comes to him? He's not particularly skilled in the first stage of Dan formation, is he? Yao Ji doesn't know. It's not an exaggeration to say that Captain Uncle is the weakest Jidam cultivator in the entire Flying Star realm. About 30 years ago, the captain was one of the youngest Jidam cultivators in the Flying Star realm. The 6 major sects and various crystal armor centers of Tianqing City are competing to recruit him, and his future is bright on one side. He was attacked by a star thief in a star town when he first became a Dan. At that time, he was surrounded by ordinary people, and there was a golden elixir expert among the star thieves. The Captain Uncle rushed onto the crystal warship alone to protect the town and persisted for a day and a night until reinforcements arrived. The Captain's uncle is seriously injured and his spiritual roots have cracks that cannot be healed. His cultivation level will forever remain at the initial stage of the pill-ending period. A bit foolish, isn't it? But it is precisely because he has done one foolish thing after another that so many people have come together to form the Big Horn Armor Division. We love even the weakest chi refining cultivator in the Flying Star realm with such a team leader uncle. Golden Horn No. 1 Training Room. You look so carefree. This is really the young hero who killed nearly 100 star thieves alone back then. Ah Yao, you're here. Quick, take a look at how this crystal armor looks. This is the masterpiece of Silver Heart Flow, the leading refining school of crystal armor in the heavenly holy city, known as the 8 Arms. This is both a professional repair of crystal armor and extremely powerful combat capability. I saw that your rock soldier was equipped with 2 spiritual weapon prosthetics as repair arms, and I guess you must be good at manipulating spiritual weapons with your divine thoughts. This 8 arm is very suitable for you. It was given to me. That's right, we were able to escape from the Dark Flame Star and take you as a great hero, so we should reward you well. Xiong Bo told me that you are the monster-level genius he has ever seen, and you almost emptied out that little thing in his mind. You're such a genius. Using rock weapons is a bit tricky. Only those with bent arms are suitable for you. Give it a try. Captain, I may not stay in the group for too long. My goal is to enter the heavenly holy city and become a master craftsman. I will leave Dajiao when I reach the Qinfan Star domain. Please forgive me, Captain. I know that's why I'm giving you this crystal armor. Why? It's not difficult to enter the heavenly holy city with your potential. Those of us who leave the Great Horn must join the strongest forces and cultivate the most advanced refining techniques. Master of refining tools. I know nothing about refining equipment, so I can only send you this repair crystal armor to help you get here. During the time I discussed with Xiong Bo in the 1000 Sail Star domain, we will try our best to give you more time to cultivate. Xiong Bo will also do his best to teach you. Captain, do you mind if I have to leave Big Horn one day? What's there to mind about being able to jump to a higher platform than the Big Horn Armor Division? That's a good thing. In a few years, if you become famous and want to hire a team of armored divisions, will you not think of our Big Horn? Knowing it was helping me, but being told it seemed like a transaction or even taking advantage of me. No wonder the youth of Tiger Kill Camp are obedient to Lei Dalu's costume. Captain, thank you and thank you all. Wherever I go in the future, I will proudly tell everyone that I come from Dajiao. Stop talking nonsense, come and try this set of 8 arms. Okay, I can't wait a long time. Kfu in the training room of Golden Horn No. 1. Not bad, it's a high-end product from Tianqing City without any hindrance or stiffness. Of course. Hurry up and take a look. Impressive, except for the lack of a refining furnace, almost all maintenance tools are readily available. This 8-armed machine is like a mobile repair workshop. If I want to move forward, I just need to have an idea and choose one of the forward modes provided by crystal armor. The excitation level of the power symbol array and the direction of the psychic nozzle are all processed by the main control crystal brain. In this mode, the operation of crystal armor is easier and the response is more sensitive during combat. But the armor division's playing space is severely limited, and the tactics optimized by Crystal Brain are easily understood by opponents. My self-created Gale Thunder Kill knife is just an artistic conception. The specific method of cutting this knife depends on the situation at that time. I bought 3 divine cards and inserted them into my Crystal Brain. You can try them out. Good. I remember that Shinton card is divided into 4 levels: General card, Silver card, Gold card, and Platinum card. PU card corresponds to Chi refining level moves. Silver card can use foundation building level divine powers. Gold card contains moves of alchemy experts. Platinum card can unleash elemental level divine powers. However, if you want to use the corresponding divine card, your own strength can only differ by 1 line at most. I don't know what level of divine card the team leader bought. 1 gold and 2 silver. Liuxia knife. Try this move. Liuxia knife. As an experienced armored division, I'm really not used to being commanded by a crystal armor. Yao, you don't have much talent in controlling crystal armor. I see that your synchronization rate and coordination with Jinkai are quite low. I will train more, Captain. I am an alchemist myself. Can I cancel the crystal brain pre-processing and transform it into the combat mode of the Tianyuan realm? As for the regular maintenance and use of the divine card, it's quite good. As for battles, it still depends on oneself. I heard from Xiongbo that you are good at repairing individual treasures. These days, many little guys in the Tiger Kill camp have had their treasures fixed by you. Xiongbo said he's best at repairing starships and modifying individual weapons. There's not much he can teach you. Crystal Armor World. I'll give you this thing to explore slowly. This is. The cultivators in the Flying Star Realm use the Spirit Net to construct countless illusory realms as platforms for cultivation and communication. Crystal Armor World is a high-end communication platform about crystal armor in the Taishu fantasy realm. Entering the world of crystal armor requires a specialized crystal brain with supercomputing power, which ordinary crystal brains cannot withstand the huge information flow. The Crystal Armor World was created by the Taishu Group, which was formed by the 6 major sects of the Heavenly Holy City. This is the latest Crystal Armor World-specific crystal brain launched by Taishu Group, which integrates over 3,000 divine powers. Nua uses information here. A small helmet can have the effect of a large virtual cabin. This is really, really good stuff. This is what Xiongbo gave you. If you want to thank him, go thank him. However, in my opinion, the best way to express gratitude is to cultivate oneself and make a name for oneself in the crystal armor circle of the Flying Star Realm. You play slowly, I'll go first. Okay, Captain. First, let's understand the operating techniques. 20 minutes later. You can bring it now. I'll flash like this. Stimulating nerves can make people experience sensations in the virtual world. What a strong oppressive force. So many cultivators driving crystal armor. That's amazing. This illusory realm can actually create such a massive divine thought. My name is Jing, and I am your guide to answer all your questions about the Crystal Armor World. Please briefly introduce the Crystal Armor World first. Good. Each celestial body here represents a different entrance that can enter different regions. Communication area. Armor division. Refining area. Operation area. The 2 main regions of the Crystal Armor World are the Refining Zone and the Armor Master Zone. Within the refining area, all issues related to crystal armor refining can be discussed, and within the Armor Master area, crystal armor tactics can be exchanged and battles can be conducted on the virtual platform. Each cultivator who logs into the Crystal Armor World can have their own independent space. Minecraft. It seems that this Crystal Armor World is similar to the Tianyuan cultivation net in the Tianyuan realm. The Crystal Armor World is built by the 6 major sects to defend the civilization of the Flying Star race, with most of the costs shared equally by the 6 sections. Some special needs, such as using the research new model crystal armor or competing with some experts, require spending crystal coins. Free zone. Paid area. How to obtain crystal coins. It's very simple. For example, by contributing your knowledge and skills in the queue. Tourist mode only opens some basic permissions. Detected your first login. You can log in guest mode or register a new username. I want to register. These are the materials that need to be filled out for registration. The name I want to register is Yaoxing. Just include this information. User Demon Star. Registration completed. Next, we will conduct tests based on the direction you have chosen to determine your level. Describe at least 12 uses of painstakingly crafted herbs in classical alchemy theory. What is the relationship between the curvature of the blade and the increase or decrease in destructive power in war swords? Please use the following 7 materials to mix one anti-corrosion coating in the most accurate proportion. Well, let me carefully review the question. 2 hours later. It's finally done. Please wait for evaluation. In the process of evaluation and analysis. 5 minutes later. Killer. Your answers are comprehensive, accurate, and fast. Prove that you have profound expertise in the maintenance and modification of combat crystal armor, as well as the refining of melee magic weapons and classical refining tools. Based on a comprehensive assessment, we have ranked you among the top 10 experts among all users in the crystal armor world. In addition, the system will give you 10,000 crystal coins, and you can freely join the expert-level discussion forum. However, in terms of classical refining theory, Taishu Group's research has not been too in-depth to provide a higher-level evaluation of your strength. Grandmaster. 2 Masters. 3 Experts. 4 Elite. 5 Apprentices. V6 does not enter the stream. The system has marked your 3 areas of expertise under your name. Comet. Proficient in repairing and modifying battle armor in the field. The classical theory of refining weapons for melee combat. When a user raises a relevant question, the system will automatically send a message to your virtual space, and you can choose to answer it. Next, please enjoy the crystal armor world slowly, Demon Star Expert. Thank you. My strength in the field of classical refining is far beyond expert level. However, this Taishu group may not have any experts in classical refining theory in the entire Flying Star world. I am the master in the field of classical refining. Wow, the content is very rich. These are all popular questions. What supernatural powers can be learned in 3 days and bring great help to battles? Recommended to young people, what do you hate when you meet someone? Which of the 3 major crystal armor refining centers produces crystal armor that is more suitable for cultivators on the power-oriented path? What is the experience of driving ultra-high-speed crystal armor? The answer at the top is Dragon Flying Tiger. My personal information records that I have over 70 years of experience in controlling crystal armor as a cultivator during the Jidan period. I have won 96 consecutive victories in the Tianjin fighting arena. From aerodynamics to visual illusions, from the training methods of speed armor masters to the prevention and treatment of common injuries, there are also a large number of 3-dimensional structural diagrams and videos attached. Is the answer comprehensive? This unreserved attitude is the powerful mystery of the flying star human civilization scattered throughout the starry sky. Someone invited me to answer a question. 40,000 years ago, ancient cultivators stepped on flying swords and wielded them in a way that was not in line with aerodynamics. It's my specialty question. Number 1 Training Room. 7 days later. It's so satisfying. After watching so many Q. Morning in Tianjin City. Double dormitory of Feijian Department, Feishing University. Chao Lu, expert in flying swords, get up quickly. You've been slapped in the face. Oh, their answer is really reasonable, well-founded, and convincing, refuting you completely. Ha ha ha. Ah, it's so noisy. Sun Xiaoping, please don't make a fuss. We're watching the game right now. Long Fei Hu has won 97 consecutive games. Are you still in the mood to watch the game? The answer you, an expert in flying swords, gave yesterday about the comparison between ancient and modern flying swords was killed by someone, leaving you in disarray. It's truly unbearable, inhumane, and unbearable. What? Let me see who it is. Recently answered questions. 40,000 years ago, ancient cultivators stepped on flying swords to wield them, which was not in line with aerodynamics. Compared to modern flying swords, what are the drawbacks of ancient flying swords? Is this the question I answered before? This rebuttal to my answer is already ranked first. Username Yaoxing. Open. I am just an ordinary enthusiast of classical alchemy theory, but I still oppose the first answer. Yaoxing has never heard of anyone running out of any corner. Dare to oppose me? If I don't kill you, you won't be spared. Expert-level proficiency in classical refining theory. Are they experts from the 3 major crystal armor refining centers or the 6 major sections? Yaoxing's personal information. How is this guy? Che is actually a fan of ancient culture. I think the current cultivation world has not fully tapped into the full potential of ancient treasures represented by ancient swords. I underestimate the wisdom of our predecessors. This. Well-founded, a bit tricky. The ancient flying sword actually contained 3 major divine powers, which have been passed down to this day and have evolved into 3 different treasures. What's up? Quickly gather the brothers and meet the expert. We have to refute this guy today. Li Yao's repair workshop in the personal space of Crystal Armor World. It is truly a masterpiece of silver heart flow, one of the 3 major crystal armor centers in Tianqing City. It took me 4 to 5 hours to roughly understand the internal structure. These magical parts are really delicate. Someone gave a long review of one of my replies. Happy Little Sword is the one about flying sword before. Inside the Feijian Department dormitory at Feishing University. This long review combines the wisdom of our Flying Star University Flying Sword 16 to see how this guy can refute it. Look at it. Return to this demon star and fought against it. Open it quickly and see what's replied. Comment. The technology is very interesting. The Tooth Slayer Demon Sword has 3 sides with 88,000 blades, such as the wolf refined by the Blood Wolf sect. What is the technique of wrapping and sharpening a blade? It can instantly enhance the sharpness of a flying sword. I've only seen this ancient flying sword with a structural diagram in jade slips. Is this demon star a professor from any university? It's possible that such a master may not even be found among the students of the Flying Sword Department at Tianqing Academy. Isn't it true that this guy's theory of the ancient school, which is obviously outdated, is so convincing that I have some faith in it? How about sending these to teacher Han Ziqing for a look? The 12th modification plan for the 8-arm has also been completed. It's interesting to communicate and exchange ideas here. Regardless of whether the answers are right or wrong, our cultivation has greatly improved. Inside the faculty dormitory of Feishing University. Young teacher Han Ziqing. However, within an hour, this demon star overturned the content I had spent half a day writing. The several ancient talisman formations and spirit patterns proposed by the other party are truly unheard of. But with a little deduction, it can be found that these talisman spirit patterns can indeed trigger corresponding effects. It seems that this is a master specializing in the study of classical alchemy theory. Send it to the old professor of the Flying Sword Department to see if there are hidden dragons and tigers in the Starry Sea. You have a reply letter from Hokkaido Mayor. It's like there are countless experts pouring in like a tide. It's really exhilarating. You have a reply from the Snow Sword Master. Look, Professor Hokkaido from our Flying Sword Department has also responded. Wow, this empty man is said to be the Deputy Director of the Flying Sword Department at Tianqing Academy. The elder of the Xuanji Sword Sect, Piaxue Sword Master, has come to comment that she is a practical swordsmith. This is truly a feast of gluttony, but I can't hold on anymore. There are still many oversights in my theory, and I will learn more from fellow Taoists in the future. Office of Phaegian Department, Phaegian University. Who exactly is this demon star? Who is the demon star who has such understanding of classical alchemy theory? Is it a folk expert discovered by Phaegian University from the local area? It's best to have a few more exchanges like this, and your cultivation level will definitely skyrocket. 7 days later. I have replaced the magic weapon units used to guide battles in the automated crystal brain with more sensitive crystal eyes and sound wave perception systems. Be accomplished. Next is the trial run. It's time to go play on the virtual battle platform. You will reapply for a new identity. 2 hours later, there will be a training room in Crystal Armor World. The Taishu illusion realm cannot fully simulate the user's true strength. Fuzzy control theory is used to control the user's strength to a certain level. According to the test, you can enter the Foundation Monk Zone. You can have one-on-one communication or team competition with armored units in the theater, or team up to challenge system-generated monsters or cultivators. Well, thank you. You can customize the following content according to your preferences. This rookie account is not yet able to initiate challenges, and the requirements are quite high. Vulture user information win rate 0, number of battlefields 0. User information modification accepts all challenges. Let me take a stroll first. Please choose the battlefield for the duel. Choose this in used one. Currently in use. No one uses it. You have selected a battlefield called Flame, which displays 1378 spectators and requires a payment of 60 coins. Fortunately, I answered many questions recently, some of which were about cryptocurrency. Virtual battlefield in an hour. What a magnificent battlefield. Challenge book. Hey, someone has challenged me. Challenger Jiyo Solo Foundation Building Monk 588 wins 145 losses win rate 8022 synchronization rate 81 random battlefield IC. Afternoon in a bedroom. Not bad, this viewpoint is quite innovative and worthy of being the elite of Tianqing Academy. Within the Crystal Armor World. Phaegian University Debate Team. Is the ranged magic weapon more powerful or the melee magic weapon more powerful? Tianqing Academy Debate Team. The 9U solo that you are following is currently engaged in a solo competition. Oh, what's the situation? Comparing information with opponents, Vulture Foundation building cultivators have a synchronization rate of 37. IC Battlefield. Who is this? Jiyo Solo is also a well-known expert. Why would he choose an opponent with a 0 win rate? I don't know if this person has 0 number of participants in the arena and is just a newly opened account. A synchronization rate of 37 is probably a novice, right? One of the 3 major centers for refining crystal armor, the masterpiece of Red Line Flow, White Feather Battle Armor. Red Line Flow. Iron Thief. Silver Heart Flow. The 3 major crystal armor refining centers in the Flying Star realm, Iron Flow, are skilled in refining ultra-heavy crystal armor with a thick and solid style. Silver Heart Flow takes a multifunctional route and specializes in refining irregular crystal armor by combining different fields of crystal armor. Silver Heart Flow 18 Arm Crystal Armor. Red Line Flow focuses on refining lightweight speed-type crystal armor. Red Line Flow. Looking at the information, I'm still a practical expert. I don't know why I have to challenge someone like me, a rookie. This fellow Taoist, your synchronization rate is really only 37. That's right. What's the problem? Why is the synchronization rate so low when this vulture is clearly a foundation cultivator with good strength? The synchronization rate of 37 is not even comparable to some middle school students. The combination of 8-arm maintenance crystal armor and combat crystal armor is not as good as professional combat crystal armor. Do you want to switch to a combat crystal armor? Why do we need it? Change. Not good. A little interesting. His attack is too coherent, almost flawless. I can't even feel his physical presence. Crystal Brain's algorithm eliminates pauses and thoughts between attack and defense to the greatest extent possible, making attack smoother and more fluid. Annotation on Linyu Divine Art. I went to several control crystal lines that were cut off. So fierce, I can only retreat. The algorithm optimization and automatic execution of tactics by Jingnao, combined with the constantly changing Shintong cards, have unique combat modes. However, every tactical move of the opponent is a standard action input into the crystal brain beforehand. As long as it is a standard, there are rules to follow. Hurry up and repair the crystal armor now. This can be repaired on the battlefield. He actually repaired a damaged area in just a few seconds.